In case you missed it, there's even a video. In case you fell asleep last night. World Series versus World Series here. How are you today, buddy? Did you have a fun weekend? Great to have you in stream. Always great to have you here. We will do the like-a-thon, try to get all the packs opened. Not as many packs. Yesterday we had quite a few packs. I don't know if I'm actually the oldest, but hey, we'll just make some outrageous claims. Be 45 in June, and we hit World Series last night. What's up, Nosman? How are you doing, buddy? Joey, how are you? Mason, what's up, bud? Good to see you both there. Let's start our timer now, and see how we do. Running the A's theme team. Be sure I'm muted here so this guy doesn't have to hear me yapping. Ooh, a little comebacker, and we're in business. Passed out last night. Did catch a video today. Weekend was good. Hope yours was as well. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Joey, thanks for all the likes. Yep, like-a-thon's on. We hit 100K, Joey. We will rip packs. Mason still didn't get MLB The Show yet. What are you waiting for, Mason? It's on sale. Maybe you're waiting to have the funds, too. Ooh, okay. When's your birthday, Nasma? Are you turning 45 this year, or do you already turn 44? Now I'm trying to find out if I'm older than you or younger. I did hit it last year at, the 900 rating. This year, obviously not as difficult. You might be the oldest one. You think Dallas had a great draft. Are you pumped up for the new Cowboys? Twinsies. I think there's some dudes that are 50 that have hit it over the years. Still surprised the Yankees are mad about Juan Soto. Oh, they're going to stay mad. Yeah, for sure. Hey, what's up, Coffee Time? Coffee Time, good to see you in here. Yeah, fans feel jilted sometimes when their favorite players leave. I'm surprised that you're surprised, to be honest, Joey. Coffee Time, when's the last time you hit World Series? I know you used to hit it back in like 21, 22 pretty easily. Milroe is the future. Seahawks cooked this draft. I don't know if Milroe's the future, to be honest. I hope he is. Don't fire the GM. How do I feel about Seahawks getting quarterback? It's okay. Not close right now. You can do it, though, Coffee Time. Coffee Time, did you get your Xbox?
0-1.
Appreciate all of you guys coming in on all the streams. There are drops enabled yet again tonight on the purple stream, so be sure to lurk there, same name, if you get the opportunity. What type of rings do I have? I got all of them, but I'm using the purple.
No, inside.
Can't be bothered anymore playing for fun. Coffee Time, that's the best way to do it. I think content-wise, I like to challenge myself and see if I can make it back. Doing it on stream felt really rewarding. Last couple years, I had to do it off stream. Man, trying to hook slide with Ricky. So the rings, they go underneath the analog stick, and they restrict you from slamming. So there's different densities of the rings that you can get, and there's green, purple, and black from Control Freak. If you're going to buy from Control Freak, please use my code DF. Baden Baker, how are you? How is the life of the firefighter, Baden? Dude, you talk so much trash about him, now he's got your jersey. Let's see, you'll make the claim of being the youngest looking one. Hey, can you please wait, Nosman, for like 2 more months? And then I'll be 45. But hey, welcome in, fellow Zennial, right? I think we're both kind of on the cusp where we're not Gen X and we're not millennials. Bored, frustrated to try. Giants had a very solid draft. I don't buy the Giants had a good draft. I think Abdul Carter's nice for the Giants. I'm not sure that I'm buying in on Jackson Dart so much. Everybody, let's rate our team's draft. I'll give my Seahawks a B+. Was pretty happy with what they did. Thought we reached for a luxury in Milroe when we still needed some offensive line help. We did get 3 linemen, but I mean 2 of them are 7th rounders, so I don't think those guys are probably going to factor. Oh, Scatabo. Yeah, Scatabo, what do you think about him? King's a fan of Scatabo, but King's from Arizona. What? Was he an undrafted free agent? That sounds huge. I hope he gets a Madden card. John Smith, how are you, John? You guys are browsing TikTok's For You page, please come through and follow. We need the followers. Followers extend the timer.
3-2.
Bears fan. I thought the Bears were doing pretty good, honestly. Excuse me, that was a terrible wind-up there. And he'll draw the walk. Let's see, Candle, thank you for the share. Yeah, Zabel seems like a nice pick for Seattle. Definitely was happy with Zabel. No complaints on that one. Did anybody have a particularly terrible draft, guys? As far as any of the teams in your estimations? I didn't mean to call that pitch. I was messing around trying to get my my light software ready. Hey, what's up, Kobe? How are you doing, buddy? So you're happy with Atlanta other than giving up that first? Yeah, that first was a lot of
Off the
capital.
plate, ball one.
Packers taking Golden was a joke, says Dom. Seemed like the Packer fans that were in chat yesterday were pretty happy with them. How did the Niners do? I know the Niners were going all defense first couple days.
Batting third, the catcher.
No, I think Seattle did pretty well, Baden.
Simmons.
Don't know much about who was drafted. How did Seattle do? We definitely needed offensive line help, and that's what we spent our first rounder on. Was a hulking guy from North Dakota State. Supposed to be a pretty good guard, so I think they did okay, Kobe. We drafted Jalen Milroe from the Alabama Crimson Tide to be a project quarterback behind Sam Darnold. And then we traded away Sam Howell, who was last year's backup. Don would give us a B-. So happy for Milroe. Oh, I should have turned to you. I thought it was the last out. I wasn't a fan of the Miami draft. Only time will tell for King.
The designated hitter, Kyle.
If you guys are on TikTok, we got all the goodies, right? 100,000 likes, we'll open packs. Everybody that follows drives up the timer. If you got any friends online, please share the stream with them. Those of you that are here early, you guys always drive this chat a lot. So yeah, please tap, tap, tap. Yes, Locke is back. I'm assuming Milroe will be quarterback 3 and maybe used in some gimmick packages as a rookie. I did see Milroe ran a 4.440, so that's pretty impressive with him. And I didn't know he was Sean Alexander's nephew, so that's kind of a throwback for Seattle. Mike would give us an A-. Only thing you learn about the draft is a lot of players put a lot more value in themselves than the actual teams do, says Coffee Time. That's big facts, Coffee Time. I'm just a little behind on chat. I will get caught up, but having 3 chats as soon as I get behind. You like that the Browns got Sanders in the 5th, gives them the chance to give him a shot, but if it's not working clearly, they can cut him and they haven't lost much. I'm surprised they drafted Gabriel in the 3rd round and then Sanders in the 5th. Thebang, how are you doing today? Welcome into our red chat, Thebang. Please subscribe, thumbs up, and tap those reactions. TikTok buddies, please follow, share, and like. You gotta get the follow train going. Gotta get the first one. More opportunities on offense. And I'm flailing. The edge that the Niners got was a good pick, says Ben. Ben, are you a Niner fan? Yeah, I think you are. You got a Niner profile picture. Yeah, my other Niner buddies seem pretty happy with him. You threw it with Drew when you were young? That's interesting, Quintino, that you threw it around with Drew, but you add an extra E to his name that doesn't belong. Although I don't doubt your story. Hey, Jesse's in the house. What's up, Jesse? Yeah, I like Horton. I just looking at his measurables, I was like, hey, this guy is, he's big, he's fast, and got him kind of late, so it's not the end of the world if he doesn't pan out, but it seems like he might be somebody that can stretch the field for us. So bang, what's up, buddy? Did I get the new legend? No, I don't actually care to get him. I made World Series, though, yesterday, Tyler. Let's see, we did good for the past 3 days, says Ben. Yeah, if we got 9 quarterbacks, one of them's got to be good. Yeah, Cleveland's collecting quarterbacks or the Giants.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Mike, I think you're right. I did see some people were saying that the Browns GM and coach didn't want him. But the owner stepped in. Boy, I kind of slammed away. Milroe's our guy. He is now. You met his grandpa. You're bad. The lock E is auto. Hey, I believe that. Roland proved you wrong first game you used him. John, let's be clear. You're using 87 Roland, though. Because you act like you got Roland. I think a lot of the community may think you have the 99 Scott Roland. Right, TikTok, we got to get the follows going. Please, if you're on the For Your page, if you're browsing, come on down. Roddy says, come on down. Contestants row. Pretty pleased with the day 3 picks for Tampa for Mike.
Batting 8. The
Fell
third
asleep
baseman,
like at 6.
Alex.
Oh no, Josh.
Bregman.
Beautiful Warrior win. Man, that had me hyped. It felt like around 5 minutes left in the game, Jose. I was like, oh god, I just got to ride this through and try to keep my my adrenaline down as a fan. And sure enough, they just started to kind of pull away, and Van Vliet hit a nice 3 over in the corner. I thought we might start to slip, but yeah, they just went and got a bucket and they put him away. I thought Buddy Hield played a really nice game for us. Thought Kaminga looked in over his head again. I hope Moody, Podzinski, and Post can all shoot the 3 a little better in Game 4. Yet Peyton was huge on the stretch. Let's see. You watch me during your homework because you don't yell. Hey, you know what, buddy? I don't yell. Yeah, it's not a scream and yell stream. It's just a hangout stream. Cavs win by 40, looking great. I like your Cavaliers. I hope they can go. But they run into the Warriors. I got to root for Golden State. I like the draft just fine. Yeah, very happy for the draft, Jacob. SB, thank you for lighting up the lights. This is like 3 days in a row the lights are not lighting on their own, so I'm having to light them for you. Sorry for the delay. SB, does that mean Super Bowl? You guys should all be like SB. Please follow in if you're new, because that'll give us a longer stream. We're hoping to have a monster stream. Yeah, I'm chasing a little bit here too much. Using the A's theme team. I'm not using my meta team. These are all the A's guys that are boosted by Holiday. You're a Colts fan. You guys got where? Jacob, I like the Seahawks. I'm related to a former Seahawk.
Counts 1-0.
The Lakers lose. Mike's going to root for the Cavaliers. On the bump is Clay Buckholz. Just kind of got jammed up there with the Holiday. For you, kind of glad to see
Now batting, the left fielder, Ricky
Imawari, right? I think that's how his name's pronounced. I hope so. Jalen was a great pick. I think we'll find out. All right, I'm not ready to hit. Hold on. So it's Don't Yell Freak. Yes, now it makes sense. Josh Q in the chat doesn't say join. Dude, so Josh is a programmer. Josh is like omnipresent because he makes sure he has a tab open for the communities he cares about. But yeah, sometimes he's super active and sometimes he's just lurking. But I appreciate Josh for for keeping the chat moving whenever there's a raffle going. That Ted Simmons card seems like he rakes, dude. I don't have the Simmons, but switch hitting catcher with decent speed, and he just seems to always get on base. There's a guy that played in the 70s and 80s. You might have heard of him. You might not have. I'm not trying to sound like Andy Bernard from The Office, but Steve Largent is a distant cousin of mine. So I grew up idolizing Steve, and I just rolled with the team. Oh my gosh. Josh is a mad lad. All right, I usually do the first round of shout-outs after the first game, but hey, Josh has a serious charity that he supports, and I always want to read it off to you guys when Josh is here. It's seriousfund.org. Please check them out. They provide children living with serious illnesses a spectacular camp experience, all in a high quality, safe, and supportive environment. So yeah, please check out seriousfund.org. Whatever platform you're on, it's seriousfund.org. That is a Josh shout out. How did I feel about our boys' draft this year? Austin, I'm very happy with it. You know, I kind of wish they would have got somebody earlier to go play center or guard. We didn't draft any centers. I guess they're okay with Oluwatimi and Sundell. I'm not sure that I'm okay with those guys, but they addressed it today, but like 7th round with a couple extra big guys. Seemed like Gray was a really good pick, though. Of course, buddy. Yeah, he was in the House of Representatives. He ran for governor. Pretty sure he's a consultant for some Fortune 500 company these days. But yeah, number 80. Go Warriors. Yeah, they were going tonight for sure, right, Connor, man? Yeah, how did the Colts do in the draft? Did the Colts get another quarterback to compete with Richardson and Danny Dimes, or did they just stay with those two? Springs is probably my weakest link in the rotation right now because I needed the maximum A's boost for this A's theme team, so that's why Springs is in. I don't have enough lefty bats. A's could really use a nice Lawrence Butler.
Now batting, the catcher, Ted Simmons.
Monahan is a Jaguar, going to get a great opportunity there. Monaheim. I don't know who that is. Is he from USC, Mike?
Ball, down.
kind of glad Will Howard is on the Steelers. Yeah, they might have got a nice pick late there. I kept thinking they were going to take Sanders.
That's in. Ball 2.
They got Riley Leonard from North Dakota, USC center that Mike was high on. Tsunami, thanks for the likes. Yep, Like-a-thon's back on. I do have some packs. Not quite as much as yesterday, but we got like 20-ish packs plus. And there are some nice ones, so if we can hit the 100K, we'll rip packs. Of course, everybody that follows, please come off the For You page and follow. We'll stream longer. I like to motion them in case they're browsing and they don't know the stream and they have it muted. I'm just like, yeah, come on in, follow. Yeah, the lights will flash. Yeah, I think Jalen's interesting. He definitely seems like a project to me. Glad we didn't get him early in the draft. Hopefully he'll work out. Josh likes Will Howard a lot. He's a smart kid. Shoot. This guy's really not chasing too much. Springs is from that Easter egg spring pastel collection stuff. I don't really know what they call it. Yeah, I don't imagine any scenario where Milroe's having to be the starter for a long time this season. Unless we decide to drop off Drew Lock. Like Drew would probably step in if Darnold's hurt. Haven't been happy with the picks for a while. I thought ever since we traded Russ, we've drafted pretty well. Billy Sound, how are you, Billy? Billy, who's your favorite baseball team? Little Daddy Kane says we had the best draft. Boy, I am swinging late. Late. That's what I think too, Josh. Yeah, he must have came in seeming very conceited, or people didn't want to deal with Dion. I don't think Dion's even particularly bad. I think it's just maybe general managers are sensitive to being second guessed. What's up, J-Dub? Okay, so yeah, Kane, I couldn't remember for sure if I knew you from the Seahawks streams on Madden. Braves fan, you're from Tennessee, closest to home. Very nice. Who's your favorite Brave of all time? Shoot, I'm not seeing the ball well. I need to lock in here. Gonna have to start swinging earlier because I'm gonna see a lot of righty with this A's theme. And yeah, he'll get two. If he would have had to do the shuffle to the shortstop, we might have been okay. Not to get in there. Mets can finally make you this year. They can make a tsunami? That's scary. Billy, how are you? I think maybe you mean make the playoffs or something, tsunami. Big night for Suarez, 4 home runs. Ooh. You know Suarez better get supercharged then. Probably should get a nice card too. I didn't realize he had a big game. Hawks are going to be exciting next year. You think Darnold is going to sell us as Dom? 4 homers is crazy. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't happen too often you get the 4-homer game.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Usually after a guy's hit 3, the opposing team doesn't want to pitch to him anymore. That starts this inning for Springs. If Monroe... yeah, I was reading about Monroe because I didn't watch him a whole lot in college. I saw a few Alabama games, and he didn't impress me as a quarterback, but I guess he's quite a good athlete, has a good deep ball, has a lot of strength, all that stuff. He could probably try to run home here. Great bunt. Got the bunt and run going. I can't be mad at it because I like the bunt too. Thoughts on the Patriots? I don't know. Seems like the Patriot fans are pretty happy with the Patriots. What did you think about him? I guess he processes slowly as far as Milroe. Doesn't throw with particularly good touch on the underneath stuff. So, yeah, he's got some things to work on for sure. But being in a spot where he doesn't have to start right away, I think it's fine. Billy Stoke. Man, he's all over it. Tried to challenge him. Hadn't thrown the fastball till this inning. Should have known once he was early on the previous one not to do it again. But that one's 4-43 into the corner for a 4-run grand slam. Of course, all grand slams are 4 runs. Let's see. Coffee Time was at a Jays game long ago when Delgado had 4 home runs. Boy, Delgado was fun to watch. Yeah, we're playing online, Billy. I'm playing ranked, and we're playing with the A's theme team. I hit World Series last night, so I'm not playing with my meta squad. I just want to play with my favorite team. Any A's fans in chat? Probably not.
1-0.
think this talking lady on ESPN was speaking nonsense, according to Josh. Someone needs to start talking about why shooters slid to the 5th round because it's unacceptable. Every team passed on him 5 times. Yeah, there's definitely some people that are trying to turn it into a conspiracy against Sanders, where I don't think there's anything to dive into there. Scott Rowland, I think, is pretty boring. Sorry if anybody's a huge Rowland fan. I wish we would have got somebody else. I feel like we just had Rowland in the game a season or 2 back. Let's see. Z, thanks for following. Sean asking how many people think he's the only person in history to fall on draft night. I don't remember anybody being projected top 5 that slid that badly. I mean, he wasn't projected top 5 everywhere, but a lot of folks had him up there.
Outside.
Henderson's looking great, says Billy. Do I mind playing in your creative stadium? Probably, Dan. Dan, I don't think you even followed, did you? But yeah, I probably do mind, because I don't really like playing in creative stadiums. Especially for folks that don't think enough of the stream to follow it. Now Dan follows. Dan, when you're going to go make your sales pitch into the next stream, when you swipe over, at least follow the streamer first, because they see if you followed. And half-heartedly pretend that you're interested in their content before trying to plug your stadium to get more downloads on it. But Dan, tell us about your stadium. You got a Reggie Jackson jersey. Ooh, I don't have a Reggie jersey. You got number 9 on your Reggie jersey? I think he wore 44 when he played with the A's in '87, his last season. But he usually wore number 9 on the championship teams. Boy, Springs is rough. I'm gonna have to pitch Severino too. At least Severino has some decent pitch mixes. Cam and then Jackson. Day 3 guys aren't bad. Just need some help developing and such as Mike. Take the wrong motion there. Thankfully that'll stay in the yard. At least this is kind of a bandbox. Of course the elevation isn't as high, but we can rally back. Hopefully. Consensus that only the top 9 picks for first round
for
talents.
Anaheim, the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Ball, that's in.
Thank you, TikTok. We got 5 followers so far. Drops are on the purple stream. Be sure you're claiming your drop packs. Drops just reset at midnight Pacific Standard Time. In fact, I should be claiming my own drops. So, leave myself a tab open. Be sure I mute it, though.
Jacob
You guys aren't hearing me
Wilson.
twice for some reason. I'm going to take this pitch no matter where it's at.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Ball, that's
Alright,
in.
now I got myself tabbed and muted. Good. I'm not convinced on Vrabel, but I guess we'll find out. Yes, there's new drops tonight, Tanya. Drizzy, thanks for following. Drizzy, who's your favorite baseball team? Tsunami, thanks for all the likes. Yes, big pack opening if we hit 100,000 likes. We made it yesterday. And Jacob Wilson, looking like real-life Jacob Wilson, finds the grass. I mean, Vrabel didn't have a lot of success in Tennessee. I don't know why he's suddenly going to be successful in New England. Not that he won't be. I'm not bought in on Vrabel being the guy. Like, I think the jury is out, is how I would describe it. Alright, so we're going to go Wilson and Muncy back-to-back hits. Disagree with that sentiment. You feel like I feel like there was a lot, around 34 people in this draft that were first-round talents. Not high-end first-rounders for Mike.
Hey!
How do you collect them? You need to be watching me on the purple stream. You just leave the tab open and make sure you claim the drop every 30 minutes or so. There's a really handy Chrome extension for that too. If you just want to leave the tab open. 'Cause I know that's what I do. It's going great, Drizzy. Yeah, how's your day going?
Designated hitter, Matt
Wide receiver class 2.
Holiday.
Josh just pumped. The Browns got Fannin right from Bowling Green. Oh, I didn't know they got a Bowling Green guy. Mike's breaking down the high-end talents. Can easily see those guys being Pro Bowlers.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I've thrown perfect games in this game. Yep. Thought it was a sinker. Yeah, that sinker and circle change is really working me.
He's out.
Because I gotta swing early on the circle, excuse me, on the sinker, but the circle change is dropping out and I'm getting full by the motion.
Leading off for Atlanta,
Bob Kraft
the
will let Vrabel
designated
make
hitter,
more decisions.
Kyle.
Tennessee didn't. Alright, well, let's see. Bob Kraft didn't let Mayo make very many decisions, did he, Danny? Right? I mean, that literally just happened to your franchise. You pushed out the GOAT and you went with Mayo, and then Mayo was a one-and-done coach who got hired above everybody, and they didn't even talk to any other coaches. So I'm not sure that Kraft is making the best decisions here down the home stretch. Kraft is worried about his own legacy, and he keeps trying to lobby to be into the NFL Hall of Fame. So let's see if Kraft lets Vrabel make his decision. Let's see if they actually play better than what they've been doing. So Josh and his wife, they met at Bowling Green. So you're hopping on MLB's show in 30 minutes, play co-op with your friend. Who's better, you or your friend? Connor Man, thanks for all the likes. Go Dub Nation. I don't know where we're going, but hopefully we're going to the next round. Time will tell. Mike says he thinks the Patriots are a very scary team this year. They're one of the 4 teams Mike would give an A-plus draft to this season. So Mike likes what you guys are doing. Mike's in my other chat. Who's the best player in MLB? You talking real life, friend, or in this game? You watch 30, you get the first one. You watch another 30 or whatever it is, you get the next pack. You could type exclamation point drops rock, and it'll show you how much progression you have if you go to that site. Actually, you should be able to tab onto my my page somewhere and see where the drops are. J-Dub thinks Kyle Tucker. J-Dub, aren't you a Cubs fan? Dang it. Wanted to go turn the double play. That was not where I was expecting. College, I like the Sooners, but I don't pay a lot of attention to the Sooners. Hey, thanks, King, for letting him know where it's at.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
Who's ready for the question of the day?
Aye.
Type 1 in the chat if you're ready for the question of
One
the
ball,
day.
1 strike.
We need 5 ones from TikTok to read it off. Red Chat viewers can already participate. King's ready. All right, Tsunami's ready. Ben, Connor, Tyler, Jada, Billy. Hey, you guys are awesome. All right, that was good. The Purple Buddies were trying to carry it on their own. Purple Buddies are allowed to lurk. All right, let's see. Would you rather never wear underwear again or never wear socks again? So are we freeing the toes or free balls out here? What are we doing, guys and gals? I think I would go shoeless if I could. If I knew there was like no glass or anything to step on. Walking on grass feels great. Let's see. Socks. Everybody's socks so far. Josh says I can wear neither. Socks. Your boys like a home for coffee time. Tom Petty, free balling for King Up.
That's a ball. Counts 1.
Alright, so everybody, or not everybody, but most everybody's going socks so far. A lot of fans of the Sox. Didn't know we had so many Fenway fanatics in here. I thought that was a strike. I mean, Ben, I don't know. I hope Golden State goes, but I'm not expecting it for Golden State. Until the Warriors are out, nothing else matters. See, Josh's favorite shorts are these board shorts that he has. No undies and sandals for Josh. I feel like it's a lot more uncomfortable to wear no socks than Swag.
Henderson.
Yeah, walking on 100-degree asphalt or something does not feel good. Trick question, you only usually wear 1 tube sock as underwear for King. I don't know if I want to follow up. I am curious where you wear it, but I don't know. I don't want to get banned. Let's see. Grayson, thanks for the likes. Ansel, thank you as well. Everybody, please tap, tap, tap. Tap team assemble on TikTok. It's first game of the day we're wearing up. Bare feet and Chelsea boots would be terrible, says Tsunami. I don't know what Chelsea boots
2
are.
balls, 1 strike.
Oh, coffee time. Whoa, coffee time's ready. I feel like these are not usual coffee time hours, but we have been getting them a little bit in the middle of the night.
Hey, 2.
Raiders had the best draft. I don't know, Jason. My other Raider buddy was in last night, Jake. He didn't like what the Raiders were doing, to be
That's
fair.
ball 4.
The batter, the center fielder.
Yeah, that's true, Mike. Yeah, it can feel very, very warm. shoot, I just didn't trust that it was a sinker. Hannah's got reverse split, so he almost hits like a lefty if he just get the bat through. Tends to hit better against right-handed pitching.
Now batting.
Oh no, you got to go. I'm sorry, coffee time.
Rooker.
Ball 1.
But yeah, I like the Raiders draft personally.
Hey!
Raiders got Jitney.
1-1.
Yep. Love the player, but not at 6 for Josh. Josh Q00. And he's going to get out Rooker, and this has not been a great one. Yeah, you have to claim them, but there's a little extension you can download from like the Chrome store. It'll claim it for you. Also, you got to make sure your account's connected, but it's nothing too difficult. You can do it, Rock. See, Browns drafted 2 quarterbacks. You wonder how that'll work out. It may work out great. Could be a RG3 Kirk Cousins situation. Baden has returned. Had a call. Oh, I hope everything's all good, Baden. If you guys haven't followed, please follow. That timer will go up.
Ball 3.
More time and yeah, more friends in the community. We love it. We don't want the stream to run out. Lost again. Thanks for the popular. Let me get those lights going. Lost again. You got to make sure your account's linked. If your account's not linked, you're not going to get them.
Now
You know,
pitching.
depositing in there. But
Gregory.
yeah, if it says connected, you should be fine.
Soto.
Ball.
I know once in a while people have issues with it, but mine have been showing up
Ball
so
2.
far throughout this thing.
2 balls, no strikes.
Alright, we're gonna get him trying to advance. Looks like I'm having trouble locating here with this Gregory Soto card. Suddenly the game's lagging a lot.
Hey! 2-1.
Typical for the show. Zero, thanks for following. Who's your favorite baseball team, Zero? Everybody be like Zero. Oh, I got a shiny. Bedlam in the purple stream. Brown still believe Deshaun, expecting to be back next season. Drafted 2 quarterbacks. We'll see what happens. I think they're done with Deshaun, personally, Josh.
The first baseman, Nick.
I think that's why they went and got a veteran and they got the rookies. I'm guessing they're probably combing through to see if there's any way they can get away from his contract to make the insurance paid or something. But, I mean, I'm wrong a lot. I know you follow it a lot closer than I do, too. How old is Watson now? Watson's like early 30s? Makai, how are you doing, friend? Makai Sar is here. Saints should have got Sanders. Oh, 29. Okay, so he's not as old as I thought. Jason says he's 32.
Shortstop, Jacob.
I thought Jimmy was going to play. I'm surprised Jimmy didn't play. Finally got around on the sinker and I got on top of it. So, I mean, he's still young enough that he could play some prime seasons. You know, barring more injury setbacks or, you know, any further suspension of the league or anything, too. Cowboys had interesting picks as Ben. So finally we're on the board. Max Muncy gets us a home run. No, not that Max Muncy. The other Max Muncy. Here's Zach Geloff. So you can't believe both Sanders' sons are going to the NFL. Well, we'll see if the defensive back makes it. I saw somebody saying he would do well to make the special teams as a gunner type player and just hang around the league in that type of role.
2.
MLB companion app restarted your whole account. What? Have you gone to your console, Jason? Are you sure you didn't like log into the wrong account? Yes, got signed by the box. Yep, that is right. TikTok viewers,
Leading off for the
hate
break.
to always put all the pressure on you,
catcher,
but here's what happens.
Ted.
We start the timer, it runs down. You guys follow, the timer goes up. You subscribe, you know, timer goes up. The length of the stream is determined by everybody on TikTok. Those of you that are tapping that screen like Grayson, I can't thank you enough. So this guy got a grand slam. That's the difference in the game at the moment. Although he did have the bases loaded with nobody out, so he was probably going to
Number
score.
4.
Chase,
Second
welcome
baseman,
in. Let me get those lights
Patel.
going. Did Taz get signed? I don't know who Taz is, to be honest. I'm a pretty casual football observer. Where did Quinn Ewers land? Did anybody draft Ewers? went to your account and it
Batting,
reset
the
it.
designated hitter.
Yeah, exactly, Billy. So, you know, sometimes people send galaxies and stuff. I always joke about like a universe coming in. If and when that happens, it pumps the timer significantly, and then we just stay on longer. Oh, good swing for Tucker. It's not for the weekend; it's daily. But this is the last day. Sunday's the last day for drops. Rock. Dolphins signed or drafted yours. That's a good spot for him. Maybe. I mean, he's going to probably get a chance to play because Tua's had so many injuries. It's alright, Smooth. I was doing the same to your mom before I got on. Just a little tired, buddy. I'll wake up. Tell her to get the bacon grease warm.
Leading off for Anaheim.
Let's see,
the
people
designated
sleeping
hitter,
on Kobe.
Matt
Which Kobe?
Holiday.
You guys are much more college-oriented fans than I am. Just watch college super casually. Kansas City cornerbacks has been.
Aye.
Baden, thanks for all those tabs.
Ball, that's off the plate.
All right, so Buckholz, he's pitched well with Buckholz. I've gotten knocked around with Buckholz, but he's not had a lot of games with him, but maybe he just does better. I mean, I don't feel any way about it, Tyler. I didn't watch him play in Colorado. I don't think he's probably going to have a big impact for Tampa as a non-drafted free agent, but yeah, I mean, he gets to put on the pads and probably get a little endorsement money because of the last name. Chase and Billy, thanks guys for following.
Inside ball.
Let's see. I can't really read the display name, but yo, how are you, friend? Rip that one with Soderstrom, but it's gonna one hop and be another out. We just haven't strung together good at bats enough in this game to
Leading off
really
for
push
Atlanta,
him.
the center fielder, Jazz.
So here's my thought: is try to get all the A's diamonds P5. So that'll be kind of the side quest, and if there's anything that we want to do prior to the next season, then we will. I wish events were relevant, like Moonshot's going on right now, which I don't really like Moonshot as an event, but there's no rewards on event other than those live series cards, so I don't see myself jumping in there. What game mode are you guys playing? Those of you that play Diamond Dynasty, you playing online? You playing offline? What do you think of the state of the game right now? I'm excited for Jitney to play for Pete Carroll. I think he'll do well there. Pete loves to run the football. And he's going to play with one of my favorites in Geno Smith. A lot of Diamond Quest for Sawyer. Seahawk draft was crazy. Yeah, I'm surprised. They did pretty much exactly what I wanted with most of the picks until they took Milroe. And I don't think Milroe's necessarily a bad pick. I was just surprised by it. Haven't played it, don't spoil it. What do you mean, spoil it? What are we going to spoil, Ben?
Counts 1-0.
Ben's got me shaking here, says don't spoil it. Let's see, Buddy usually plays co-op if you play online. Do you like to play 2s or 3s, Nick? Chase, thanks for all the tabs.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, I think getting him late in the third round wasn't too bad. Glad we didn't reach on him in the first round or something, or trade back and get him in the early second round, because that's the type of cute stuff that we've tried to do over the years. Dude, co-op has been glitched for a while, right? Canna with a pretty good swing. I think it's going to stay in the yard, though. Yeah, I don't know what you meant, Angels. Although we don't need to be,
the right fielder,
yeah, we don't need to be attacking anybody.
Rooker.
Did he go?
Right. I mean, we wanted to be comfortable. He may have just misspoke. Like I don't know what we could spoil. It's not like we're playing a story mode game
One
or
ball,
something.
one strike. Hey!
Exactly, Sawyer. Yeah, it's a mess for co-op. Ben was just, hey, Ben, you got some engagement. Got the whole squad laughing there, Ben. I don't know. What happened to you?
The first baseman.
I hit World Series last night. What were you guys doing?
Hey! One
Hey,
ball,
what's
one
up, Dark
strike.
Spectre? How's your day going? Everybody, thanks for the taps. Please follow if you haven't. We're hoping to do a big
Ball two.
stream. Maybe we'll stream till the sun comes up. He's got Yimi Garcia out here. I mean, I certainly hope he's going to be a bust, Angels, because I'm a Seahawk fan. But looks like the 49ers kind of reloaded the defense, right? They didn't do well today, John. Today was not our day. Yeah. Kurtz took it to Pound Town. So, yeah. The difference in the game is a grand slam, right? Shouldn't have gave up a grand slam. I'm going to tell my pitcher that next time. Yeah, just don't give up grand slams. Let's just get triple plays, and we'll be better.
Now
Right, here comes Androlis Chapman.
roll this.
For making him use his closer.
Chapman.
Aye.
Yeah, we're live on
Hold on,
TikTok
Zakal.
in red, purple. Are they not showing up in the overlay?
0-2 is the count.
Sometimes that doesn't work right.
Ball one.
No, Boggs,
One
no.
ball, 2 strikes the count.
I'll put Boggs in for a Galaxy or a sub.
2 balls. Two
Otherwise,
strikes.
I'm going to stay with my Ace team for tonight. We don't want to resurrect Wade Boggs, man. He's resting in peace. All right, good game to the opponent. That was our warm-up game. We hit World Series yesterday. Oldest guy I know that hit World Series, although Nosman's close. Let me shout out the Nosman. Might not be showing up besides on the other one. Let me see. I just restarted it. Sometimes that helps. Whoever subscribed on the Red Chat, thanks for the Red Chat subscription. Hate that the Steelers got Will Howard. Going to have to watch him turn out to be a star. All right, so we got some parallels. Let me show you guys the packs, TikTok buddies. TikTok, we get 100,000 likes. We'll open 22 standards, 2 Ballins, jumbo pack, purple packs. You want the purple packs? Join me on the purple platform. Same name there, and a headliners pack. Not as much in the queue, but we kind of got the queue cranking already, considering we opened all the packs yesterday. All right, let's get back to it. Nothing to it but to do it. I'm running down the shoutouts in the purple chat. So please follow Kobe. Please follow Mike. We had coffee time here. Sorry for flooding chat. Trying to remember if there's... Oh, yeah. My buddy King. King streams some Madden from time to time. All right, this will be a Severino game. We'll see how Sebi does. Billy, thanks for tapping. We need some more folks to come in and tap that follow button. Joe, because you're boring. So, that's why. Go make some more burner accounts, Joe, so we can ban those too. Gotta go back to sleep. Catch us later. Hey, Josh, great chatting with you. I hope either Gabriel or Sanders works out for the Browns. Maybe both. Maybe turn one into draft capital down the road, but kind of exciting times, right? Giants got a lot of guys in the quarterback room, so do the Browns at the moment. Crispy, he wants Gabriel preferably. Best draft since RW3, says Brentex. I hope so. Statistics say neither, says Josh.
Leading off for the 51.
Oh, this guy's got
the
Ricky
left
as
fielder,
well.
Ricky Henderson.
You know what? Dark Spectre, the software that pulls over the other chats has not been working right. Like, it's not flashing the lights, it's the same software.
Second,
So that might be part of it,
Ellie.
as to stuff not popping in. I mean, if people quit, that's, you know, credit to you for getting the win. I don't usually think about them too much. Of course, yeah, of course, Josh. Thank you for all you do, and for, you know, for being such a charitable person to be like, hey, take care of this charity. Don't worry about, you know, somebody following me on social media or something, or plugging your website or something like that. Because we can certainly do that too. There's nothing wrong with it, but you're just like, nah, this is a charity I like, so tell people about them. Ben, pleasant dreams. Thanks for hanging out. If you get a chance, Ben, please share the stream with your friends that are online, so they can come in here and hang
Count
out.
is full.
Bears about to win the NFC North. They're expected. Do you agree with Onsum? He says the Bears about to win the NFC North. I'm going to ask my resident Bears expert if that's a hot take or if he is are looking right. And he got a hold of that circle change. That was a decent pick, or a decent pitch, I thought, but no, he crushed it. Skylar, thanks for tapping that screen. Alright, and Buddy says he's a delusional guy from Chicago. Well, they're expecting this from the area as well. But he's not delusional. He's just super cool guy to talk sports with. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. I don't think Milroe's starting this year, though. I think it's Darnold, Locke, and then Milroe developing behind those two. I guess Locke's only there for the year, probably. So, Dark Specta's question to you on some is, are the Lions suddenly just going to suck now? And we got him shiz. Bryce, Jacob, thanks guys. Let me get those lights moving. Yeah, my software, which is called Lumia Stream, is not acting the way it should. So I'm having to do it by hand, so to speak. See, we may not make the bowl. Sure, top the Niners this year, and that's all that matters is Brimtags. I mean, Niners technically finished last in the division this past season, so
1-1.
I hope they don't have a huge resurgence too quickly, but we'll see. I don't know if they drafted well or they didn't. Seems like that edge rusher was supposed to be pretty good that they got. Jacob, Bryce, who do you guys support as baseball fans? And those of you that watch on the Purple streams, you may want to join there. Free packs are delivered to your account just for watching on this Sunday. The Dodgers facing Corey Kluber. Boy, Kluber had a huge beard back then. Dark Spectre says he'll be happy if the Bears don't finish last again. Hood77, welcome in, Hood.
The left fielder.
Thank you for following. Who do you root for as a baseball fan? Lost again? What's up, buddy? Let's look and see inside. We got Jumpy. Mason, welcome back. Good to have you there, Mason. And Ricky's just going to serve at the center. Mets, if you watch baseball, you don't usually watch. What sports do you watch? Thanks for connecting with us as a non-huge baseball buddy. San Francisco's schedule is really easy. First three picks are really good. Crispy thinks they can win 10 to 12 games. Man, I hope not. So who's a football fan? Who's your favorite football team? Well, this guy's taking a long time. Maybe he's worried about Henderson. Yeah, it seems like he was. Slide set me through the strike. Oh, Titans. Are you happy about Cam Ward? Do you think he deserves to wear Warren Moon's number? Lost again. What are you doing this weekend? Thanks for hanging out with us. Mason, what you up to for Sunday? Billy, thanks for all the taps. And I chased in on that slurve. Thought it was a cutter. I thought it was like gonna finish there. Just missed getting that PCI traveling up and hitting it hard. Mason's just playing some video games this weekend. Nick, thank you for the likes. Appreciate all the new followers coming through. I'm running the same team who hit World Series last night. As far as I know, the oldest World Series player around these parts. Although my buddy Nossman told me he's only a few months younger. Ricky will get his goals. Ooh, some Fortnite. Very nice. Same, but probably this good. Let's test the arm in right field. Boy, that throw took forever. And you think he would have just canceled trying to throw home, so kind of able to advance on the defensive miscue. It's all about the Benjamins. Benjamin, thanks for following. I was looking Cutter away, but wasn't
Get
there.
up.
We'll advance to thirds. You guys napping a little bit defensively. You think Cam Ward will have a great rookie year? He's surrounded by veteran wide receivers.
That is good.
I have a sports proposition for you guys. Tell me if I'm dumb or if I'm just an old man shaking my fist at the cloud. But let me explain it here. If your number's retired, nobody else can wear it. You can't unretire it and give it to somebody. No Des Bryant wearing Michael Irvin's number. No Michael Irvin and Des giving CD Lamb 88. No Warren Moon blessing Cam Ward. Your number is retired. Let's keep it retired. Benjamin, I have to flash lights manually. I thought I did. They typically flash automatically, but the software's acting up, Benjamin. I apologize. There we go. See, they flash behind me. I'm going to do it a second time.
The catcher, Logan.
You got a double flash.
Oh, Hoppy.
Are you guys on board with the old man Donnie? Your number is retired. Leave it alone. Or are you okay with like Warren Moon saying, yeah, okay, you can wear my number? Mason agrees if it's retired, it's retired. You agree? You think Cam should have worn 3? Cowboys is a little different because technically they don't retire it, says Crispy. You don't think anyone's jersey number should be retired in any sport. Just let anyone wear any number, says King F. Otherwise, teams are eventually going to run out of numbers. Yankees are getting pretty low on those low-digit numbers, right? I wonder if the Yankees actually have the most retired numbers across all the big 4 sports.
No balls.
So I know like the Montreal Canadiens were super dominant for a while in the NHL. I wonder if they have like more retired numbers or something. Who was Mr. Irrelevant? I think the Cowboys drafted Mr. Irrelevant, but I don't know what his name is. Does anybody know? Mason wants to know who Mr. Irrelevant was. Or maybe it was the Patriots. I know the team that drafted him was getting made fun of on social media for their post about it. Okay, so it is the Patriots. I'm sorry, Billy. Yeah, thanks for confirming that. Kind of like the idea of getting the blessing with homage, like Watson's patch at Clemson, says Jacrispy. Kobe Minor from Memphis, says Brandon. Brandon, thanks for dropping the knowledge on us. We are multi-streaming currently. King F is also on top of it. Thanks, King. There's like 3 chat boxes, so I just kind of make the circle there. So King may have been the fastest responder.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's a ball.
Oh, it's not chasing. We want him to chase. We want weak contact here for Severino.
Strike 2.
Billy and Jaw, thank you fellas for tapping. 100K is the goal. Of course, every follower we could possibly get would be splendid because it'll give us more time. If you got multiple accounts, follow on your burner. That would be great. Got friends showing online and you share the stream with them. That would be wonderful. I'd be like the Vince McMahon meme, man. I'll be like leaning back in the chair if your buddies come in here. Jack Attack, here's your flashing lights. Jack, who's your favorite NFL team? How did they draft these last 3 days? Does college football have Ultimate Team? Yes. They call it CUT. College Ultimate Team. Dude, I thought he was going to go to this. Let me clarify, M7. I thought he was going to go day 1 of, or first pick of day 2 to Cleveland. I didn't think he was going to go day 3 to Cleveland. It does. Yeah, it should add like 15 seconds. Sometimes, Crispy, I get like 200 or 300 followers if I get into the morning. And I can't have it add like a minute per follow because then I'll just be here like all day. And then a lot of you guys have gone about your day. So yeah, it just adds like a few seconds, but following's free. And if you guys subscribe, it's like $2.99. It adds significant time. Ricky Boy, thanks for tapping that screen. Ravens drafted a kicker. Yes, they did. Bye-bye, Justin Tucker. Bye-bye, Justin Toucher. Oh, what's that spot there, Justin? I don't know. Just enjoying the massage. Freaking guy. He had a bad habit of doing that.
That's it.
Ravens did some nice work, says Dark Specta. Question of the day: would you prefer to go with no underwear the rest of your life, or no socks? John.
1-1.
Yeah, it was a good hit. It was for sure. This lineup, I should probably be playing for hits everywhere. Just liners, not trying to hit too many home runs. We're running the Ace theme team. For anybody just tuning in, wondering what's going on. We hit World Series last night, so I want to have fun and try to P5 these cats. Can't win with these cats. We'll see. Does that mean that he's guilty? No. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, but if 20 people accuse you of something, Mason, I'm probably going to believe them. Or 15 or whatever the number is. The old kernel of truth about where there's smoke, there's fire. I mean, that's a lot of people with a similar story about him. So we'll see what happens, but I imagine he's going to get his pantsuit off. Oh, did it start working? Oh, awesome. I think it's better for the chat integration, right? So people know what's being said. M7XG, thank you for tapping that screen. What opinion do I have on Deion Sanders' son, who was chosen in the 5th round? Some take it to mean he's a backup quarterback. Riley, I think he's definitely a backup quarterback. He's going to be one of 5 quarterbacks on that roster at the moment, so he could be out of the league if he doesn't play well in camp and in preseason, if he gets any preseason reps. I mean, they'll probably hang on to him because he's so young and he was pretty good in college at times, so his potential's there. But yeah, we'll have to see how it all turns out. Matthew, Joshua, thanks for jumping in on the follow. Great to have Catfish coming back in. KE's in the house. 1 tube sake and you're fine. Oh, KE. Multi-way viewing. Thank you, KE.
No balls. 1 strike.
So the reports on Justin Tucker up to 25. Yeah, like I can see one coworker, one therapist, one whatever saying something about a person, guy or gal, doesn't matter really, and it could be like, all right, they just didn't like him, they had an axe to grind, whatever. When 25 people say it, I have really serious doubts in Tucker's story. Flacco is old. He'll be gone in 2 seasons most likely. Yeah, Flacco's on his last legs, right? We would think. And then I assume they're trying to get rid of Watson. But, like Josh was just chatting with us, and Josh is a Browns fan. He thinks they're waiting on Watson to get healthy. And then they also traded for Kenny Pickett for Cleveland. So, Pickett's only going into his 3rd year. He was a 1st-round pick. So maybe they see something there with Pickett. But maybe he'll get flipped or he'll get waived. Eagles fan there for Catfish, born and raised. Who's your favorite Eagle of all time? Got done 13 hours of catfishing. Well, how are the fish biting today, Catfish? Rilo, welcome back to stream. Great to see you. Ricky trying to serve that one through the gap. He will. I better stay there. I wanted to run, but I think we might have been out at 3rd. Michael Vick. Oh, Vick had some good years with the Eagles. Tom Brady, he wasn't chosen in the early rounds. Look, he won 7 championships. Brady's the exception to the rule, though. How many 7th-round quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl? I think Tom's the only one. Or 6th-rounder. I think he's a 6th-rounder. I know Joe Montana was 3rd round. And I'm trying to think of anybody else that was kind of drafted that far back that ended up having a lot of success. Did the Falcons draft a quarterback? I don't think so. I don't think they need one. They have Cousins and they have Penix Jr. I think you're right, Kispy. Oh, that's not good. So we had our opportunity and just didn't capitalize. So 1-1 game here. For anybody tuning in today, it's A's theme team and not the meta lineup. We hit World Series, so I just want to have fun and parallel these guys, at least for this season. If they make an event relevant again or something, I'll get back into it. Pickett and or the 2 rookies of the future. Yeah, I think so too. Biggest Catfish is a flat catfish, 78 pounds. I've heard catfish will just keep growing depending how big the body of water is. So if you get them in like a huge lake, catfish can get ridiculously huge. Is that actually true, Catfish Pro? Or is that, you know, one of those like urban legends that doesn't have any science behind it? Hey, Baden, thanks for hanging out with us. Everybody be like Baden. Please follow us and tap that screen a little bit. Baden, also a great member of his community. He was a firefighter. I think he's literally got a catfish he's holding up in his profile picture. Depends on the kind and the level of weight. Yeah, I don't think he's referring to it as like being an online troll, Crispy. Aaron, thank you for tapping that screen. Great to have you there. I got late swing with Rooker. So it's in love with Grax. Look at his posts. He didn't answer well in the interviews. He had the Giants and other teams. Yeah, I've heard some stuff around his interviewing too was not particularly good. It kind of seems like that might be true because of how far he fell compared to where he was projected to. Any tips on reading the ball during hitting? You just get more accustomed to it the more you play. I do have a hitting tips video. He got uploaded in the last couple of days. Probably should pin it to my profile picture. Or to my profile, excuse me. Not my picture. But yeah, like, the fastball kind of comes in, like, moving straight. Breaking pitches have a little hump to them. The more you're really looking at the release point, the better off you can sort of gauge what pitch it is. Best PC game in my eyes? Oh, I don't play a lot of PC games. I don't know what those fish are, Mason. I have to look those up. If you guys want to join on the purple stream as well, there are drops there.
Oh, yeah.
Drops are free packs for watching the stream. I mean, I think that's why he fell, Ryla, for sure. I don't know that everybody thought he was necessarily a top 5 pick, but certainly seemed like he was going to be a first-round pick, and man, he fell all the way to the 5th round. My go-to game is when I'm playing Catfish. I don't really play games on my computer. I'm playing on my console. I'm more of a console gamer. I grew up playing Atari 2600, and it just evolved with the consoles, or the consoles evolved over the years for me.
0-1.
Yes, exactly, KE. Get back to that single, so we'll chill out rally maybe. Exactly, Marcus. Yeah, I'm on PlayStation 5. This game also is available for Nintendo Switch and Xbox. If you're hanging out with Marcus and Ryla, hope all you guys will subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and some reactions for me. TikTok determines the length of the stream, so everybody that follows adds to the timer. If anybody can subscribe, you get a unicorn badge like my buddy KE's got. Adds buku time to the stream. It's like $2.99, so please consider it. Like to be on for you guys all morning. Good swing from Corbin Carroll. He's on this morning with a good swing. Had to be things behind the scenes we have yet to hear about that made Sanders drop so far. Seems crazy for a top quarterback prospect. Yep. Teams are always like overdrafting quarterbacks. You know, they're moving up and taking guys that are questionable selections. Just because it's such an important position, and for Sanders to just get passed over round after round after round, that was wild. Zay, thanks for jumping in. Zay, who's your favorite athlete of all time, Zay? Didn't get the perfect throw. Umpire says we did get him though. We'll erase the runner. Matt Jonah, thank you, Matt, for the likes. Hope you're having a great weekend, Matt. No, Peyton Manning's not from Omaha. His dad played for the New Orleans Saints. His dad's name is Archie Manning. I think they're from around Tennessee. I think that's why he went to Tennessee. But no, he's not from Omaha. It was just his audible he kind of memed about for a while. I think they're going to keep both of them on the roster, Caleb. Or Caden, excuse me. At least for a season or two. Jared McCain. And we're not using the meta squad for anybody that's coming through.
The center fielder, number 4, Keith Pro Armstrong.
I don't think Montana's from there. I think he, may have settled in San Francisco because he played for the 49ers. But he played at Notre Dame, so I think Montana's a Midwest boy. The good old Aints. They like to come marching in.
Oh, 1.
Do you think they'll get rid of Gabriel? Well, the time for trading him would have been a couple days ago because they liked him enough to draft him over Sanders. You know what I mean? It seems more like they would be more willing to trade Sanders because they invested a 3rd-round pick on Gabriel. Favorite boxer of all time? Probably George Foreman, but I'm not a huge boxing fan. I thought George was really entertaining, a nice person, and was sad to see that he passed away a couple weeks ago.
No, that's in.
Enjoyed his episode of King of the Hill, and I enjoyed his grills. Sometimes I like to start my day with bacon in the morning. Might be a little joke on some of the other jokes we've been making around here. Gino, welcome in. Maybe a reference to The Office, too. Gino, who's your favorite baseball team?
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Mason, I got no idea. Tom Petty passed away, Brittany Murphy passed, and the voice actor for Del Gribble, I think his name was Stephen Hardwick, passed away. Built more for the NFL. It plays in the pocket. So the thought amongst NFL Reddit was the Browns owner wanted Sanders for a flashy pick, and that the GM and coach didn't really want to deal with Sanders. But I don't know that that's true. Let's see, Riley's favorite boxer, Mike Tyson. You remember the nights your dad and your uncle would buy pay-per-view to watch his fights. Yeah, Tyson was super exciting. I remember playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out a lot when I was growing up on the original Nintendo console.
1 and 2, the count.
Joey, thanks for the likes on the screen. Boy, this guy's got some fast runners. What's happening, King? How's your day been? We are triple streaming. It's red, purple, and TikTok. Purple's got drops. TikTok, if you get us 100,000 likes, we will open packs. We got a nice little pack deal. How can we get 100,000 likes? Well, obviously you tap the screen, but the timer runs down, so we got to get it before the timer is out. If everybody's like Goody and follows the stream, we'll get more time. So, yeah, be like Goody. Please follow. Please share with your friends. And, of course, chat with us as much as you want. But if you're taking a break, some handy taps are definitely appreciated. Goody, who's your baseball team? I mean, I think it's Cam Ward. I mean, those guys that were at the top of the draft should know more about the college quarterbacks than I do, and Cam Ward went first overall. But, we might get 5 years down the road and say, wow, it was Milroe. Well, I'm happy if that happens because I'm a Seahawks fan. See, Ryla's got Nesson. Don't use it.
0-2.
Oh, the NES. I'm sorry. I was reading it as Nesson, the Red Sox network. I started telling me about your cable service for some minute. You got the NES. You don't use it because you don't have the cartridges. Only the PS4. Mason's got the Xbox One and S Series. Caden thinks it's Jackson Dart. Do I agree with it? I never even heard of the other guy. So it's hard for me to agree with it or disagree with it, Shaw. I don't know. I don't watch college that much. I just thought Sanders was supposed to be the guy, and then he ended up being the guy that fell. Up early in the United Kingdom to grind the show. Love to see it. What's up, Herb? How's life out in the UK these days? Mario, welcome in. Who do I think had the best draft? Say I'm biased. I'm a Seahawks fan. I thought the Raiders and Bears did well. I think who else did well. Probably the Niners, although I hope they didn't. Why is it not on PC? Probably because they're afraid of dealing with the PC hackers. What's my setup? PS5 camera, desktop. So Marcus, I'm playing on a console. I'm using my computer to curate the stream, and I use a capture card. There's a camera up here over the monitor. held up on that one. Let's see, Jacob. Hey, welcome in. Let's go.
First
Please keep the follows coming, guys. So keep the timer moving up. Love to do a long stream for you. Man, I am just not hitting here. Then again, can it be expected? We're trying to parallel these AIDS cards. Anyone on PS5 want to play to Flacco? People probably don't want to play it because the game mode's glitched. So right over there, really happy with the Bucks draft. You think the Raiders and Giants did well too? Yeah, a lot of chat thinks the Giants did well. Of course, Marcus, thanks for hanging out with us. How does a capture card work? So Mason's asking about capture cards. Capture cards are a little device you plug into your computer and you plug it into your console. It grabs the game image and the game audio, and it like transcodes it so your computer doesn't have to do all the work. There are ways to like send the signal over to your computer, but now your computer's working overtime. So yeah, capture cards are usually very standard for most gaming creators like myself. No way, Nos man, you should be hanging out in here more. Did you get it out of one of my packs, so to speak? Did you get it out of a drop pack? Yeah, the glitch is a mess. People back out and it causes the game to glitch and give people wins that they don't deserve and stuff. Let's see, user 55, welcome in. Just getting into the yellow here for Severino. May need to take him out. Yeah, should have done it there. Ricky will cut it off, but he's going to score. We'll hold the runner to the single. Very nice, Nosman. Will it work on an Office PC from 2016? I mean, maybe. Thing is, an Office PC from almost a decade ago probably can't run open broadcast software, which is the software I used to create the stream. I mean, it might run it, but it probably would struggle. It depends what the specs are. Can it be on my scope? I don't know all the computer specifications needed, but you need something fairly modern. I just bought a new computer from Costco a few months back. Do I think the Lakers will win the series against the Timberwolves? Tonight's a huge night. Lakers need to get back home court advantage. If they drop tonight, I don't like their chances too much. I don't know if Luka's still suffering from food poisoning or whatever was bothering him a couple nights ago. If I'm Minnesota, I'm definitely trying to get Luka on the switch and just attack him defensively. That would have been my main objective even before he was sick. It's a lot for LeBron to try to carry every single game at his age. He was really good last game, scored 38, and it wasn't quite enough. Not in my hometown, but close enough. Lakers wasted a vintage Braun game. Yep. Trailing by 1, trying to get through to Kluber.
1-0.
Thank you, TikTok. 23 followers. We're hoping to get more. Love to get a follow a minute. If you're hanging out, not followed up, yeah, please follow. It's free. You can always leave if you don't like it down the road. We got Nathan in the house. How are you, Nathan? Nathan, we're using the A's theme team. After hitting World Series last night. Never played a baseball game before. Ordered it today from Walmart. Honored that I gave you the first loss. Oh, no way, Marcus. How did I play you? Who got me into baseball? I think I just grew up being a kind of a sports kid. But, I mean, probably would have to say my dad. If I was going to attribute it to one particular person. Colin G, thanks for following. Can somebody taint Luka's food? I mean, sure, but if I'm the Lakers or if I'm Luka Doncic, I'm not eating food from random sources and letting people tamper with my food. But, I mean, stuff happens. Brandon Podzinski for the Warriors just had food poisoning a couple days ago and played terribly. Let's see, Nathaniel, thanks for following. Big Ben, how are you, Ben? Yeah, I guess said first loss, but he wouldn't be in my ranking system. So I'm not sure what he means. A little Oppo Taco for Geloff, and he's going to chase it down. I thought it was at least off the wall. He's going to double me off. I was sending that runner. I thought we were good. Call him the rings will help. If you're going to buy the rings, please use my code. It's DF. They'll give you a discount on Control Freak. I also use the analog stick extenders. I think that'll help too. He had bad sushi. I would not dare eat sushi if I was a professional athlete before a playoff game. Just feel like there's too much that can go wrong with it. Lying like a rug, says Nathan. If you guys are red chatting, please subscribe, thumbs up, and tap those reactions. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream across the 3 platforms. If you guys know what the purple stream is, the purple stream, if you watch, has free packs. Just come and watch and you'll get packs for being in the stream. You do have to connect your account, but it just takes a second. I'm good, Ben. Yeah, how's your weekend doing?
The batter number 19, second baseman, Kyren Perez.
Ball.
So for those just tuning in, I know you vertical viewers may not be able to see all the players that are up at a certain time. I'm using the Athletics theme team. Used to be the Oakland A's, now they're the temporary West Sacramento A's. So I'm using the theme team so we can have fun and parallel our guys, so to speak. My guys. Not trying to lose games, but I just thought, let's play on hard mode here instead of playing with all the meta players. So might be a little bit tougher for me to scratch out runs, you know, to have all the guys with great speed and stuff at the moment. Do I think he'll play over Darnold? No, I think Darnold's contract will expire, and if they think Sam's ready, or if they think Jellen's ready, they'll probably just let Darnold walk away.
1-0.
But I don't think he's going to supplant him as a starter over the 3-year contract. Ben, what's your favorite subject in school? Should be happy to go to school, see your buddies and your teachers and all that. KE, thanks for the taps. I've done a poor job working counts. I think I'm trying to swing fast because we have a lot of righty-righty situations. The Saints lineup doesn't have enough lefties. I have Kurtz and Soderstrom from the left-hand side, and that's it. Sports is Ben's favorite subject. Do you guys have sports in school? Is it physical education? Because Ben's in Australia, so it may be different there. Royal Doyle, thanks for following us on the purple side. How are you, Royal? Ricky had just served it in. Got some speed on the bases. Should the Chargers move back to San Diego? You heard they have at least attendance of the LA teams. Well, there's 2 teams in Los Angeles. I don't think they're going to move anytime soon. Los Angeles is a huge media market. I don't think they ever should have moved initially, Mason, but I don't think they're going back.
Shoulder drive. Now pitching, Michael Kopech.
Hey, welcome over, Herb.
1-0.
Spreading the love, getting the drops. If you're not using your Prime icon, please drop the old Prime sub on Uncle Donnie. But great to have you here. Hey, what's up, Ant? I never power swing. No, nobody power swings that plays the game somewhat seriously.
Strike 2. 1-2.
Cap, thanks for the likes. Hope you're doing well, Cap. And Ricky, I was trying to stop the leadoff, and it read it as me running back, so it was laggy on that deal. Should have had that stolen. You don't power swing in head-to-head play. People normal swing or contact swing. I don't know anybody that plays seriously that would power swing. Power swing maybe in moments if you're trying to hit a home run with a guy that's struggling or something, but you just make your PCI smaller. Who's out there power swinging? Anybody power swinging in the game?
Now pitching, Lucas Erceg.
Alright, so we'll grab this one 2-1. Probably going to play some more low-scoring games. I have to be really good with my pitching, I think, to win with the A's team. Although that guy was committed to shutting down the run, I should have had second there, which would have made that any different.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Yeah, power just, yeah, it just hurts your opportunities. Greg, thank you very much for the heart me and the populars, Greg. 100,000 likes, we'll do a pack opening, and that thing's a pack opening. Grand opening, grand closing. Boy, Logan will hope to Pound Town. Alright, so now we got a bloop and a blast to try to tie us. Greg, how is your weekend treating you? Hopefully better than that baseball. That baseball just got made flat. Yeah, I contact swing Hall of Fame and above if I'm in a 2-strike situation and I'm just trying to get something going. Trademark, Bud. Thanks for priming us, man. Yeah, if you guys aren't using your primes, yeah, We'll gobble them up over here. And when we get enough primes, we'll open some real-life football packs. I got them on tap. Trademark, there is a subscriber portion of the Discord server, especially for the subs. Anytime we play multiplayer games, we'd love to have you guys join us. I'm not sure if it's restricting your chat by chance. Sometimes if you're new, you're not able to chat immediately. So, got you a VIP role too. Loving the lights. Thanks, Memes. Memes, how you been, buddy? When will I go back to playing Madden? When the new Madden comes out?
The center fielder.
Yeah, don't hold your breath. We're going to play baseball through the summer. Thought it was a 4-seam. Mariners were great today. Really, Junior? I heard the Mariners were never great.
No balls, 2 strikes.
14 months. That is pretty good.
No, that's
Especially
down.
for an offensive
Ball.
struggles. Yes. That was you, Nathan? Yes. Yeah, let me get you on the sub ball for that one. 15-2. I hope you guys go on a losing streak, Junior. What do you think the biggest issue is with the Royals, currently Royal? Excuse me, the Orioles. I was looking at Royal and I said the name.
That's a ball.
My assumption is it's starting pitching. And I chased off the plate on the cutter. Was trying to gear up for that 4-seam.
He's out.
Hey, thanks, Memes. Everything froze.
Now
Oh,
back,
weird.
Right fielder. Forrest.
Junior, you're getting on my nerves. So, I won't have to hate because you're going to be in the go lag for 5 minutes.
Now pitching.
Take your Mariner propaganda and
Wagner.
go to safe, go
0
field
balls,
with
1
it.
strike.
Isaac, welcome in. Pat McCrotch, never, buddy. How are you doing, Pat? Pat's a chat legend around here.
1-2.
Caden, thanks for the likes. Just got a piece of that. Thought it was a fastball of the hand.
No ball.
See, Cool Box, thanks for jumping in. How are you,
2-2.
Cool? NAF XL, welcome in, NAF. All the new followers, please tell us your favorite baseball team. And that 14 stuck past me. Well, I need to hit the baseball. That would be something different, Memes. But I'm trying. Let's send up Bangaliers here.
Pinch hitting.
We got a Yankee fan in. Who's your favorite Yankee of all time? Matthew, thanks for the likes on the screen. Bangaliers says I should be starting. Well, sorry, Shay. There's too many righties in these lineup, and I have to stick Sodas from behind the plate. All right, so Bangaliers gets the first home run for us with his card. Caden's a Jays fan. Who's your favorite Jay of all time? Going to the Yankees game on Tuesday. Oh, nice. Who are they playing?
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sorry to hear that, Nathan. Caden, how are you, friend?
Ball outside.
Definitely an argument for Ruth, but there could be an argument for a few other guys too.
Count is full.
And we'll draw the ball. Weird being here. Hey, good to have you over here, Trademark.
Third baseman.
Got to go Ruth as well. Yeah, Mason's in the red chat. He says Babe Ruth is the best Yankee of all time. But you can make an argument for Jeter, for Mantle. Really, a lot of the monument players could have an argument made for him.
Joe Kelly.
I was looking for the sinker inside. I thought I adjusted to it pretty well. But Noodle Bat Muncie just didn't drive it into the gap. Bummer. Thought we were going to clutch that out. So yeah, we're playing a Seam team. For those of you that are just coming in. Hit World Series last night. I'm not trying to just bleed off a bunch of losses. But yeah, just having fun. Trying to get everybody, P5'd and all that for the A's. Let me show you guys the squad real fast. We're going to get Trademark up on the sub wall. Ricky's P4. Got Canna, Rooker, Kurtz. Excuse me, I hate that cough. It's been hanging around. Zach Geloff, Soderstrom, Holiday, Wilson and Muncie. Need a good Lawrence Butler card. Or Blade to help us with some lefties. Langoliers had a nice pinch hit. 3 A starters, Vida, Springs, and Severino. And then a couple A's relievers. So we have, some guys in the bullpen and rotation that are not A's. Let's see. Rose Golden. Welcome in, Rose. Great to have you here. If you guys are on TikTok, please follow. Timer goes up. We stream longer. We're trying to hit 100,000 likes every stream. 100,000 likes is when we do the pack opening, so we save our packs until you guys like it up. I'm gonna make you like this stream one way or another. No, not really, but hopefully you'll like it and enjoy your time here. And if you have friends showing online, please share it with them so they can come on it. All right, Trademark NP, our latest subscriber on the Purple platform. Been trying to hit World Series for so long, been playing people that are so good. There's a lot of good players. I saw somebody speculating today that there's less casuals in the game now because the game is no longer on Game Pass. But I don't think that really affects me because I usually shut off crossplay. Thanks, Red Chat. We just moved up our subscriber total a little bit there on the Red Chat. So, yeah, if you guys are in the Red Chat, please subscribe. And doing long form, short form, all kinds of videos.
For the Silver Surfers, the shortstop,
like the bigger
Kelly.
screen. Yep, and then the chat pops up over here and everything to Trademark. So I guess there's advantages and disadvantages to both platforms, but
1-0.
they consider the Purple platform more of long form viewing. I think TikTok, people are scrolling, you're trying to get them to stop and hang out with you for a little bit and hopefully connect with your community. But some people, I'll look at my analytics, some people watch the stream for 3 or 4 hours over there too. Preston, thanks for following. Who's your favorite baseball team, Preston?
That's the ball.
Yeah, crossplay is tough. Yep, because I think crossplay makes the game lag more, and then Xbox, supposedly the game renders in a more superior way on Xbox. The players with the dreadlocks don't hold up as much. Trevor Lawrence is not that bad. A good offensive target will help him, says Mason. Gary Sanchez Diamond last year was the greatest Yankee of all time. Yeah, Sanchez can mash.
0-1.
Marcus Stroman, the Strove Show. Yankee and Blue Jay legend. KE is there to make sure you guys are behaving, and he's also tapping that screen. Thanks, King F,
Ball.
as I know him by on another platform. We did it. What did we do, Joey? Oh, the Warriors? I didn't know if you meant the Warriors did something or if you had a good night's rest. Joey's been dealing with insomnia ever since I've known him. Hey, TikTok, thanks for 31 new friends. Yesterday we got in about 5 hours on stream. Something like that. Hopefully we can match.
0-1.
Well, yesterday we had some galaxies flying too, so we'll see.
0-2. Ball.
Just need one universe, right? And then the streamathon is on. All right, let's see. Rooker's on his horse. He's gonna go get that one. Yeah, I should have thrown right to first. Relay, we will not double them off. Huge lake in California, now it's farmland. Maybe. Are you talking about the Salton Sea?
Ball.
Oh, hey, thanks for the Dolphins, Katie. Has anyone in chat ever swam with dolphins?
1-1.
Because I have. It's a really cool experience. I would recommend it if you guys get the opportunity. I'm sure it's one of those tourist trap money makers for these companies that offer it. But I did it through Great America once, and I did it in... I think I did in Cabo San Lucas as well. Also swam with Sea Lion before. Did it in the 6th grade for KE. It's really cool, man. Hang on to the fin and they just drag you around the pool and all that. Let's see. Par Zayas. How's it going, Par?
Leading off for the
They're facing you,
the left fielder, Ricky
No, I don't know why you guys think power swings the move.
Anderson.
Power swing is weird tonight. You're like second person to ask in the last 2 minutes.
Outside. Ball.
Probably the way I'm hitting probably looks like I'm power swinging. But we're playing on difficult. We're playing with the A's theme. Let's see. Jeff Myers. How are you, Jeff?
1-1.
Ricky trying to slice it down the line. His right fielder got a good break, and he'll grab it easily. Looks like he's got Trout out there. All right, let's see if we can get a Soderstrom bomb. See, Reed is in the house. How are you, Reed?
That's a ball.
I'm curious, does Soderstrom have... They have him with a balance swing. I feel like Soderstrom's more of a pull hitter. Alright, so now we know his swing type. His swing type is over the top of the ball. Bummer. Caden, I like the A's. That's why I'm playing with the A's theme.
Batting third, the center fielder.
I'm not that much of a glutton for punishment to play with a bad team
Yeah.
unless I like them. Let's see, we got Logan Barton coming through, lighting the lights. Is Logan. Logan, who's your favorite NFL team? How did they draft?
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Is Juan Soto considered a Yankee GOAT still? I don't know that he was ever considered a Yankee GOAT. He played there one season. Probably not Mason. See, Brent Rooker's the GOAT, says Caden. Yeah, Brent's pretty good, although he's a little bit quiet out of the gate this year. Logan's a Cowboy fan. What did you think of the Cowboy draft, Logan? Did all right. I really thought they were going to take Sanders there for a minute. It's like, oh, Dion's going to join them. This guy's hitting well with Griffey. Trying to get Griffey out, of course. Maybe a small sample size, but yeah, Griffey is hitting over 500 for my opponent. There's Brent Rooker. He'll grab that one.
That is it.
Mike
The
Trout.
right fielder, Mike Trout.
Bat went further than the ball. Kurtz will step on the bag. Don Baylor stepping up. Baylor, I barely know her. All right, quick hitting there. I'm glad that you rest well, Joey. I hope you can prime again one of these days, Joey. I know you had to go over to your neighbors, but I got the ads cranked up right now for the drops. Sorry, there's going to be ads for the non subs. Can the Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup? I guess so. I don't know. Noah Mandel's not in chat right now. Noah's a Leafs fan. Sawyer, welcome to the stream. Let me get those lights moving, Sawyer.
No, that's low. Ball.
Went in the 4th or 5th round. Yep. Sanders went in the 5th. I thought with Dion being a former Cowboy, I was like, oh, here we go. Jerry's gonna draft for entertainment value, but he didn't do it. All right. Not really hitting well so far today. I blame the A's theme team. But a lot of it's on me. I should be able to make good swings. Doesn't matter who's in the batter's box. Thanks TikTok for 36 followers so far. Hopefully more of you guys enjoy what we're doing and come through with us. I feel like your neck needs to pop, but it doesn't really get that relief. Designated hitter is Matt Holliday. He's the A's team affinity captain. Boy, I don't really like Holliday being our guy. Caden, thanks for tapping every single day. See,
0-2.
bad neck. Last couple days for Joey. Yeah, I thought that was missing in. All right. I need to go watch my hitting tips video so I can start to hit.
The third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Zimmerman saying, where's the run support here, fellas? Terry Pendleton gave it a good rip. Ricky Henderson's on his horse, and Ricky is going to gallop to the wall. Spent no money in the last diamond. You need a Soto, then you have Beltran. I don't know, buddy. Shohei, Trout, NJ, Judge. Do you need them or you have them? Connor, autocorrect or something got you there because I don't know what you're telling me. Brian, the Bry guy, welcome in. Had the typo. Who's the best catcher? You have to get Kyle, and he's not that good. Nelson Bullock, thanks for prime subbing there, Nelson.
De La Cruz.
Yeah, that's super clutch. Nelson, we're going to get you on the sub ball.
1-0.
Almost got some speed on the bases here. Connor and Spider Buddy. Thank you both for following. I don't know if he's inclined to run or not.
He's in there. Safe.
My catcher is Tyler Soderstrom right now. My normal lineup, I had Veritek P5. But we're going to have fun with the A's guys. We already hit World Series for this season. I'm not trying to hit GOAT and all that stuff. Too old for all that. I mean, nobody got time for all that. Not when you're in your 40s. I'm doing great. Yeah, thanks for the sub. How's your day been?
Runner.
Get you up on that sub ball post game. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with what they did. I hope it all works out.
We got a full count.
And nice little chop there from David Cruz. All right, so 299's on base with only the one out. Titans draft has Nelson feeling good. Did I complete the new programs in Conquest? I haven't done that Reds program for Cueto. No. Oh, Marte got all of it. Son of a... Thought that was in a pretty good spot, but maybe it was more elevated than we wanted. So no, haven't done that. I did do the guitar map thing. Logan, I like Seattle. How about you, Logan? That's honestly a pretty good location. Could have been a touch slower, but you did well to get the timing and the bat underneath there.
That's a ball.
Florida's wide receiver supposed to be pretty good. Yeah, didn't you guys sign somebody that was one of Cam Ward's favorite players too?
Nope, ball. 2 balls.
And then
1
Tyler
strike.
Lockett should be nice to help with the young quarterback and the young receiver core.
2-2.
Can Atlanta get a third NHL team? I don't know, Mason. Mason, you're asking me questions that I don't really have much opinion on. Let's see, Rest Repo. He's a good player, says KE. Libby, thanks for tapping that screen on TikTok. Hopefully we make the like-a-thon total before the timer runs out. Just got to keep the new folks coming in and sticking around with us. Are the Titans going to keep Will Levis? Is there any chance that Will starts this year, or is Cam going to be the day one starter? No, you're okay, Mason. But yeah, you're asking me stuff I don't know. I don't follow college like that, or NHL like that, to have really a good opinion on it. Is it Mau? I'm not really sure how I should say your name. Appreciate you hitting that follow button. And can't get there with Jacob Wilson. They say he's going to compete. There's no point in not starting Cam Ward, says Nelson. I thought Levis might get traded during the draft, but it seemed like that didn't end up happening. And I guess he's young, he's still on his rookie deal, so he's young, he's cheap. You guys don't have to move away from him if you want to keep him on the roster. Could always see if there's like an injury or a need for somebody else out there in the league to grab another quarterback. Maybe trade him at that point. This guy's teeing off on Zimmerman.
The left fielder, number 25, John Baylor.
3-run shot, and now he's followed up with a bunch of hits. Hey, what's up, Joey? How are you, bud? The Browns drafted Sanders and Gabriel. Yes, they did. I usually see teams get 2. And Baylor, speaking of getting 2. Wow, this game is going sideways. Thankfully, hit style. Just barely. If you remember the Commander franchise getting Griffin III and Kirk Cousins years ago. And that's going to fluke in. Misplayed by Rooker out there. Are you guys playing like a connected franchise or something, Joe?
Down, ball.
And finally get what should have got us out of the inning, and we get it booted by Zach Geloff. Man, playing with the theme team is tough.
The center
Let's see, Edgar, thanks for following. How are you?
Crow Armstrong.
Yeah, it's like, all right, finally we're out of the inning. Let's go try to rally, and then, yeah, let's boot the ball. We need some better players on the A's theme team, guys. Thankfully, we got World Series in the bag yesterday. Might have to go, might have to go to the meta squad just to bring the rating back up a bit after tonight's shellacking. Might be one night on with the A's, taking the L's, and go back to the meta boys the next day. But we'll battle. We have to fight, right? Hey, Geloff, let's use your glove, buddy. All right, so Geloff gets us out of the inning. Mason's got the age-old debate for you guys. Everybody weigh in on the Mason question. Which chicken place is better, KFC or Popeyes? Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to get ready for the Weekend Classic. Nice pitch. I thought that was dropping out for the ball. User Logan Mao, everybody, Caden, thanks for the taps. Yeah, tap team assemble, please, there, TikTok. Popeyes easy, says Dark Specta. So yeah, Popeyes or KFC? Who wins the head-to-head chicken battle?
The second baseman, Zach. Yellow.
And rolled over on it super early. I think it's always at the end of the innings thing. Probably not for a while for the Weekend Classic. Let's see, we got user 744 coming in. Mason likes both of them. And that was a nice pitch. Caden, he likes Popeyes more. I don't really know what to get at KFC anymore. They got rid of the potato wedges. That was my go-to there. Matthew also going Popeyes. Do you guys think Popeyes is better than Chick-fil-A? I've never been in a Chick-fil-A. Let's see, Wilted Rose, thanks for following. Potato wedges are the best. They were, yeah, exactly. Over the bag. Might be an infield hit. Might not. Holiday not fast enough. Pendleton will get us. You do love KFC's mac and cheese for Caden. You just stream in the directory. Should be automatic. Rock. They never had to go, says Mason. TikTok friends, thanks for all the activity. We got 43 followers, 7 away from 50. Hopefully on the road to 100. All of you guys that do follow, move that timer up a bit. The longer the timer exists, you know, the longer the stream goes. If we get 100,000 likes, we're going to do the big pack opening. So, yeah. Please tap, tap, tap.
That's inside ball.
If you got any friends that haven't followed yet, spread the word. Bird is the word. At least for Mason, because he's eating chicken.
1-1. No, that missed.
Yeah, who's got a Galaxy in their back pocket? I bet you can't hit me with a Galaxy. Leaving the A's game once, I saw a lady. She's probably was homeless, unfortunately, but she's very smart. At least I thought she was very clever. She had a little cardboard sign, and as people were leaving the Coliseum, which is where the A's used to play in Oakland, it said, "I bet you can't hit me with a quarter." So I think about that sometimes when I'm like, "Yeah, you guys could subscribe to send more time or whatever." So yeah, I bet you can't hit me with a Galaxy TikTok. McGuire gonna pop it up. Dark Spectre says the wedges were clutches at let's see, AF. You go there for those and a lemon parfait. Ooh, lemon parfait was good. Do they still have those? I haven't had that in years. Like, kind of forgot it existed. Not that I need to go have one, but I probably would eat one if I had one. Now you're throwing full wind-up silver dollars. Brendan, thanks for the taps on the screen. Zimmerman having a tough game. Defense has been tough. Hitting with the A's has been rough. Oh, Rooker didn't want to move. Come on, Rooker. They don't have either anymore. Get it together, KFC. You're taking off all the fan favorites. All right, we're down 6. We need a touchdown. Yeah, they got fries, right? They got those A&W fries. What's up, Bambino? Alright, we're struggling with the A's team. We're out here free falling like Dion's kid in the draft.
That's foul.
They can't take away my World Series banner. I guess they can. They could ban me if they wanted to, but for now we're good. Ricky with a perfect liner into right. Could be, I don't know.
Hey, he beat it up.
Alright, so KE, he says, can you ask Bambino if he watched Primal Fear? Donnie's out of loop, I don't know what it is. Mason, you got a lot of facts there. Let us know when the last silver coins were minted.
That missed. That's a ball.
See, Bambino says he turned it on and he noticed
One
that he
ball,
had
two
seen it
strikes.
before. Soderstrom with a roller over the mound. We're not going to get shut out. Sody with the pop on that one. So Bambino fell asleep watching. Oh no. Thought I was going to turn on that and hammer it to left. Said lifted up too high on the PCI and Canada's into the double
Now
play.
batting, right fielder, Brett Rooker.
Timing was good. PCI was not. And there's a perfect liner. So a couple perfect swings here. Let's see. Thanks for asking. You got the PS5 on purple stream for the drops, and you're here on the phone. Dude, KE, thanks for being a two-way watcher. Interesting spelling for Nichols. But yes, that is true, Mason.
Ball. That's down.
All right, so KE, thanks for the likes. Let's see. We asked the question of the day earlier, but for anybody that didn't hear it, would you prefer to go no socks or no underwear the rest of your life? Just too far underneath it there with Kurtz, too early as well. Do I think spotlight players are worth grabbing now? You feel like the 99s, they always drop and they're awesome. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would be a bad idea to get them if you feel like they're a good value. Xbox won't recognize Bambino's controller. Oh, I don't have a quote of the day. You could give us one if you have a good one that you want to share. Joey, thanks for the likes. Yeah, I just have a question of the day. I don't have a quote of the day. There's some guy that comes into the stream there, Braxton, and his TikTok account is something like daily motivational quote. So I usually ask him if he shows up. Like, what did you upload today? Hey, Geloff caught it. Good going, Zach.
That's an F.
We're gonna get these green and gold bombs up to P5, and then we'll go back to our metal lineup. Good swing from Don Baylor. He was in Athletic back in the day, towards the end of Don's career. Don's looking for three. Rooker and Geloff are not gonna get him. I don't know if I should lift Zimmerman or not. Probably should. Oh well, we'll let him get through the inning. But another run comes across. Tsunami, you've been a legend. Thanks for all your likes, Tsunami.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Bambino, do you still have two controllers set up, or was that something you used to do? Because I'm wondering if like your other one's working, or if it's what I'm trying to eliminate in my mind, Bambino. Is it an Xbox issue, or is it a controller issue? Oh, on your PS5. PCA, baby.
Wilson.
Good old Pete. That was hammered by Wilson. Pendleton just knocks it down and gets us out. Still shocked about Sanders. Dude, that is definitely a big story. It's a gamester issue. Mason's in the desert. They don't need socks for Mason is. Mason, do you have scorpions out where you live? Well, hey, if they didn't want to change the franchise, they shouldn't have drafted a legendary quarterback. I mean, Milrose should be fun. We'll see how he works out. He doesn't need to play anytime soon for us. Question of the day, Libby, is would you prefer to go with no socks the rest of your life or no underwear?
Count is full. Ball
All right,
four,
we'll draw a
take your
walk
base.
with Muncie. We need all the base runners. There's
Now
Zach
back,
Geloff.
second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Somebody just came up with a clutch sub on the red chat. Thanks
No
for
balls, one strike.
subscribing. Lights are flashing for you. Hammered by Geloff. He got to it pretty quick. He's going for the run at third, I think. Geloff. No, it was the cutoff, but yeah, Geloff had a hook slide in. Evan, I forgot who you like in the NFL. Did your team draft well? And that was not very patient. Went hacking at the slide.
0 balls, 1 strike. 2.
Right, 7 followers, TikTok. 7 followers to 50. You gotta start hitting these milestones, driving that time bank up. You're on the For You page, come through. Follow them's free. Now Holiday's gonna follow that one in the center with the bat and get his 2 on the board. Cardinals went all defense, says Noah. How do you feel about that? Their offense isn't terrible, right? Pretty good tight end. Connor's still decent in the backfield. Of course, Kyler can be a factor. What's his face? Marvin Harrison Jr.'s last year's first round pick. Let's see. APBD, thanks, friend, for the 3 roses. That animation made him up.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Do you think Steelers are going to take Aaron Rodgers, Evan, or nah? And do you want to deal with Aaron Rodgers? You're a Patriot fan. You like to draft a lot for Matthew. I think he got some really good draft depth on the defense. They'd be saying no, no, no. I think in response to bringing in Uncle Aaron there.
Now
Kirk Cousins for a second round pick.
Mark.
Just a low price of a second rounder
Yeah.
for Kirk Cousins. I don't think I held up. Darn it. I should have been ready to swing. I thought it was dropping out. He's been throwing a lot of balls. I just was too lax and letting the ball travel. So we don't get the big blast to really bring it close, but we're kind of in the game now. Gambino forgot how he got it to work. Let's see, it's 2 switch hitters and then McGuire. Let's bring in Jansen.
Now pitching.
How's our timer looking, TikTok? I
Henley.
feel like we're getting into the danger zone. Under 30 minutes. Evan needs to subscribe. Evan's a high stepper. Let's see. You think they're going to start Rudolph, develop Howard. A-Rod probably won't be good with A-Rod. Cueto card is pretty good. We might work on that Cueto program later. I don't particularly feel tired though. It's just, yeah, the Says lineup doesn't hit like having all the switch hitters and stuff in there. I'm assuming you meant he probably wouldn't work well with Tomlin or something.
Number 4. Second base.
Ben, I hope you had a great shower.
Marte.
Yeah, always good to have Ben back.
Yeehaw! It's 0-1.
And so Jacob Wilson will get it. Restart and the console did the trick. Oh, good Bambino.
Leading off for the A's, the right fielder, Brett.
All right, we are way waiting. And here comes Hoffman. I don't think I've seen this Hoffman
Now
card
pitching.
much this year.
Trevor.
He's got the good
Hoffman.
circle change, cutter, slider. So 2 pitches working away, 1 dropping him.
Ball. 1-0. 2-0.
Where I'm at, it's 2:28. What's the time looking like for everybody?
2-1.
We got Ben out in Australia. Curious what time it
That's a
is.
ball.
Hey, he was really good in Moneyball. That's
And
what
2.
ball 4.
We got a
Evan,
full
it's
count.
5:20. Evan, are you waking up early? Or you've been up all night. Evan's been up all night celebrating the draft. Got a question in Conquest. How do you conquer territories? You just move the little tiles around. Yeah, he did pass
Now
away.
batting, the first baseman, Nick Kerr.
Hee-haw.
Up all night. Sleep schedule's cooked. Matthew's up all night too. Austin coming through from Hawaii. Hey, what island are you on, Austin?
No balls. 2 strikes.
Well, we have more than one time zone, but for myself, it's 2:20 a.m. Ben.
Ball.
Oahu. I think I asked you the other
1-2.
day, Austin. I'm sorry if I did. If not, I had another Oahu buddy in. Ezra, thanks for the share. How about Sanders in the 5th? Bizarre draft. Yep. And I let that eat me up. Slammed it. Yikes. I don't think these guys are going to play a whole lot better once they get P5, but maybe they'll get better as we go along.
Ball. That's down.
I think in the Outback they are, but I don't know, Mason. Ben will tell you the big facts there. Alright.
He's go.
Need to string together some good at-bats like we did the previous inning. Dark Spectre, thanks for lurking. I don't think Henderson can animate up the wall to get that.
That ball's foul.
Yeah. I feel like when it shows half the ball, like I'm supposed to go get it. If it's impossible to get it. How did you pull that off, Ben? He says there's kangaroos everywhere on the golf courses where he's at.
That's a ball.
Here's Trout stepping. Go for it, Rock.
2-0.
Sorry, I'm not doing the best job of
No,
explaining
that's
how
out.
Conquest works. There should be some really good videos that kind of break down how to go through Conquest. It's sort of hard to explain it over chat. I was trying to get through one more inning with Jansen, and it's going to get me. Oh, so you have to do multiple turns, and then you get the reinforcements, and you can increase the amount that are on the whatever tile it is. Let's see. Bastille, welcome in.
Hendrick.
I'm gonna assume Bastille may be from France. I could be wrong though. I think they have like Bastille Day, right? Maybe completely looking at that name wrong. But hey, thanks for following, friend. New follower over on our purple chat. TikTok, we need more followers. We need more likes on the screen. We gotta get the activity going. I think I'm sitting here amazed how rough my A's theme team is, but yeah. What can we do to get you guys pumped up? Got Reddick coming through. Reddick, maybe. Buddy, thanks for jumping in. Who's your favorite baseball team, Reddick? Yeah, none of those pitches look right to my eyes. I think I've been hit with so many switch hitters being righty righty's been rough here, particularly with these lower rated A's dudes.
No balls. 1 strike.
But I thought it would make for a more interesting stream. It's a perfect from Geloff, and he'll beat it out. Austin, thanks for the taps. 100,000 likes, we'll rip the packs. We do have some packs for you guys if we make it there.
Now pitching.
Yeah,
Lucas.
he likes the mayo in his coffee, does Will Levis. Third leg Will, as they call him. Alright, Holiday's up for the task. We'll serve it to center. 2 on. Use a big rip here from Ricky. You were born in 03. Phillies are your team. Grew up with Rollins, Utley, and Brian Howard. Those guys were the man when you were growing up.
Ball.
You have a favorite player on the current team, Bryce, or not so much?
Ball.
Rollins is always wonderful in the show.
Hiya. Track
I was
2.
thinking he was going to go slider. I was kind of sitting up out here. And just a late slap away to stay in the at-bat. Mason Dillon with the Bobcats out his way. And he'll
He's
get
out of there.
the middle runner, Ricky, too fast for the double play. Obviously, Harper, you love Stott and Schwarbaum.
Tyler. Soderstrom.
Thought I was all over it with Soderstrom. Just didn't get the PCI up enough. It would have been huge to get that 3-run shot. Oh, I bet. Yeah, you don't mess with Bobcats. Hey, what's up, Buster? Good to see you in TikTok chat.
Cherry.
I'm trying to get Hendricks. Speaking of Australians, Hendricks, Australia. Trying to get in P5. That's not the way, Liam. Liam giving up the moonshot to Pendleton. Oh well, at least the games are getting easier because we're dropping down the ranks. But yeah, tomorrow I'll probably play with the meta squad. That way we can recover a bit. I like the A's, so I'm running an A's theme team. Hit World Series yesterday, and I thought, oh, these guys are getting a huge boost from Holiday, having 15 A's in there. But man, they've been kind of rough in the field and rough hitting. Yeah, I don't want to get scratched by a Bobcat, Mason. No, thank you.
He's out.
It's 20 contact on both sides. I think it's also 20 clutch, and then hits per 9 or something. Hey, Buster, how was your weekend so far?
No,
Let's see. Legion Tony, welcome in. Lawrence Butler's a dog, like him a lot. Maybe because the Red Sox have so many good players. Let's see. You're Otani and Soto away. Are you even close to the stubs needed for Shohei? Shohei's like 400,000. But he pulled him earlier in the stream. Noski did. If you're on TikTok and you want to join the Purple stream, the Purple stream does have drops this weekend. You gotta watch for, I think, 3.5 hours. Let's see if we can make it 4 hours so everybody can get their drops. Need more of you buddies to be like, Tony, please come follow and add to our time.
Now pitching. Justin Martinez.
But I do have it on tier 3, Bambino. I don't have it on tier 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, just chasing too much.
Now batting.
Rooker, he's close to P5.
Rooker.
In New York, you saw a huge spider while doing the trash, says Mason. You ran away. Thought you saw nothing until you were washing a pair of pants where you saw the spider, and then you got a call from the laundromat. Part 2's coming. Evan 420. What's up, Evan? I think I may know you. Spelling looks familiar. It's like TikTok Evan.
0-1.
Torpedo bats, I think, are fine. It's funny how much conversation there's been around the torpedo bats. All right, so Kurt's going to take it deep, and now you know how we feel. Kurt's yet to get his first major league home run. He's wearing number 16. He's no longer wearing 77. The Wake Forest draft pick from last season. What do you think about the torpedo bats, Kurt? It's funny how often they come up in the screen.
Ball.
Yeah, hopefully he does well. He tore it up in the minors, on his way up to the big leagues. Sounds pretty scary there, Mason. We have a lot of Black Widows out here. They tend to not be overly aggressive, but I guess their bite can be pretty severe. Yeah, his card is nice. I hope he gets, you know, a nicer card along the way. The A's theme team that I'm trying to run is rough. Only a couple lefty bats that are playable. Soderstrom and Kurtz right now. Would like to play Langoliers, but need that extra lefty. So I push Tyler behind the plate. TikTok, we're in a dangerous spot. We're under 20 minutes. Please follow up if you haven't. If anybody could subscribe. I think it's $2.99 to subscribe. It adds significant time to our stream. As long as there's time left, we'll play another ranked game. We're trying to hit 100,000 likes. We're not really on pace right now. All-time Mark McGuire's my favorite. Yeah, Justice doesn't have an ace card, though.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, he was an A, but he doesn't get the boost. Besides Mark and Ricky. Hey, Croc, thanks for following. Probably Dennis Eckersley, Dave Henderson, Dave Stewart. Those guys are all sort of around the same. Jiff, thanks for following.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, yeah, I mean, but maybe, you know, if I'm going to do that, I may as well just play with a meta squad, I guess. Is how I look at it. Like, either I'm getting the boost with them and grinding them up, or no. But yeah, another A's fan. Who's your favorite A? Oh yeah, I got the Shea card. Yeah, Shea hit a pinch hit home run last game. There's just too many righties in this lineup right now. You just pulled Bryce. Should you keep or sell? What do you think? Keep him right now. Isn't he still supercharged? Bryce has got a really nice swing.
Now batting, second baseman. Jeff.
Oh, in real life, yeah, Langoliers is still on the team. I think he has 5 home runs this season.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Favorite A would be Donaldson or Cespedes. I got an autographed Cespedes jersey there on the wall. It was Yoenis Cespedes Day in June 2013, and they walked off the game. Josh Reddick got a bases loaded to walk it off. Cespedes was in the on-deck circle, so yeah, he's just hung around and signed a bunch of autographs for everybody. Loved Yoenis. Was super irritated when they traded him. I didn't even think you ran theme teams, Gambino. All right, we're going to try one more time to win with the A's here. Thanks again to the buddy for the big sub. Our Tennessee Titans fan, Nelson Bullock, subscribed. Yeah, we're 0-for with the A's tonight. I don't think we got any wins with them yesterday either. So hit World Series last night. Now we're trying to win some games with this A's team. Let me show you guys the A's team real fast. So let's see. Did we get anybody else parallel? Not that time. So here's the squad. It's Ricky, Mark Canna. You can get the Canna card from mini seasons. Rooker, Kurtz, Geloff, Wilson, Muncy, Holiday, Soderstrom, Langoliers, Butler, Parker, and Blade Day on the bench. Got 3 A starters. It's going to be Vita Blues game. Then we also got Springs and Severino, Miller and Hendricks, and then I have like kind of the rest of the good rotation guys out there. So here's the hitting boost from Matt Holiday: 20 contact left right, 20 batting clutch, 20 hits per 9 for the pitching staff. So Holiday's a fairly significant boost, I guess. But yeah, we need a pair of bats. That Butler card's not going to play though with a silver rating though. I don't think. You run him at the end of the year. Wilson and Soderstrom going to be future sets. Yes, me too. If you're a Redditor by chance, I created the Sacramento A's Reddit and the Las Vegas A's Reddit. Didn't want the team to move, but I thought it'd be fun to, be in charge of the fan base a bit. Oh, this guy's got a theme team too. Watching from the Philippines. Hey, welcome in, Steve. How's everything out in the Philippines? Stretch. Let's see if we can be better. Well, they did, but Fisher's going to move them, so It's kind of that weird spot where either we support them or we don't. I'm a lot better with Sacramento than Vegas personally. Wouldn't mind if they settled
Leading off
in,
for Atlanta, the left
in
fielder,
Sacramento.
Jason
That's what I mean to say.
Churio.
Should you get Roland? I don't know. I'm guessing Roland's really good. Has anybody in chat used the Roland card yet? Hey Mason, thanks for hanging out, man. We'll miss you. If you get a chance, please come back. Grinding to P5. What else do you do in the Philippines? Like, you play a lot of golf? Do you, I don't know, enjoy the weather there? Pretty sure Philippines, a lot of folks are into basketball, right? See, Gunner's got the 87. Big bat for sure. You imagine the 99 is cracked.
Number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
How are you guys liking the Griffey card? It seems like my opponents have pretty good averages with Griffey, those that have them. Yeah, Rooker's a DH most of the time for a reason. He lets that one clank off the net.
Batting third,
Didn't think it was that bad of a break on it. You could join my Discord server and put it in the MLB The Show section. Bryce, if you want to show us.
0-1.
Congrats on the big pull. Sorry, held up your message. Yeah, I haven't P5'd, Jiffy. Ace Collection was first one I did, so I got him and Hendricks. I need to get Hendricks P5.
2-1.
You already got Beltran.
No,
I thought that was in for a strike. Alright, can't get that one across. It's innings brewing off of the Rooker misplay.
Jordan Alvarez.
Matt, thanks for the likes. TikTok, we got to get the follows going before that timer runs out, or this will be our last game of the day. Please follow, share, and like. If anybody wants to subscribe, that's probably the best thing for your buck as far as extending the timer. Hey, it's always good to have extra stubs.
Nope, ball.
Can't get Terry Pendleton to flinch. TikTok, how's the like number right now? So you're retired American, no real golf out that way. That's a bummer.
Full count.
My neighbors that used to live next door are Filipino American. Wonderful neighbors.
Foul ball.
Miss hanging out with them. See them once in a while around town events and things. But yeah, they were really nice. For myself, it's 2:38 a.m. Gunner. Right, he's got Chris Sell in here. Didn't mean to ambush it. Just wanted to point that way with Ricky. And he missed the tag. Ricky sliding in. So, hey.
Batting second.
Very cheesy from Ricky.
Shoulder strong.
Gunner going all night.
Back one.
And Ricky will take second easily. No, Dre, I like the Seahawks. Felt a little delayed, like Ricky was stuck there. Thought that was an okay swing.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mark.
Milroe surprised me. I guess he's got a lot of athleticism. Hopefully they can coach him up into to being a relevant player. Yeah, we got a couple guys right from Alabama. Let's see, it's Gray with the fall. Thanks, Gray. I don't know if that's deep enough. I better not run myself into an out.
Nope, he's safe.
You're excited for Jitney? Yeah, I like the Raiders just because Pete and Gino are there, so I hope they do well this year. Was hunting for the slider. It was a circle change, and I just didn't get it elevated.
Leading off for the Braves.
It's let's see, it's 5:40 tomorrow. Future's looking good. Hey, I like that. See, being a Raider fan isn't for the weak. I thought the Raiders drafted well through the entire draft. I have one of the moderators there in TikTok that's also a Raider fan. His name's Jake, and Jake didn't like what they were doing. I thought you guys filled a lot of needs. Maybe. I guess we need to let him into his career. Wilson's had some struggle years here after leaving Seattle. It seems as if Pete Carroll accentuated all the good things that Russ brought to the table and covered up a lot of his weaknesses. Because he hasn't really looked great in Denver or Pittsburgh. We'll see how he looks in New York. I think his first 11, 12 years he was pretty historic as far as quarterback rating, yards, touchdowns, interception ratio, all that for Russ. But it doesn't feel like he's finishing strong. Let's see. Mallory Duck, thanks for following. Also, Jace Official, thanks for following. Our timer's running down. We need more followers to drive up the timer. Or gifts, subs, chat messages help a bit, so do shares. TikTok's in charge of how long the stream goes. Hoping for a stub sell, finish off the Mets, and the Dodgers finish live series. Oh, nice. I have the Mets done. I got lucky and hit Soto twice. Kurt, thanks for following as well. Let me get those lights going. Actually, they should be flashing blue. The light software isn't working the way it's supposed to. So I'm having to click on and make them flash the last couple days. Which is no big deal, but it's just like... feel bad if somebody falls and the lights don't actually flash the way I'm telling you that they're going to flash. Yeah, Warriors looking okay. That was huge to be able to get the win without Jimmy tonight. I thought Buddy Hield played very well. I thought Gary Payton, the second, played a nice game there for Gary. Was doing some really good back cutting, and they were finding him for easy layups and dunks. Speaking of dunks, Correa's going to dunk this one onto the buildings. What a swing. I think Russell starts. Yeah, I think Russ starts this year. He's only on a one-year deal. Probably coach up Dart, and then Jameis is probably a backup. I don't think DeVito makes the roster. I know DeVito's kind of liked by the fan base, but DeVito just seems like a mean quarterback to me. Now, Russ was going to start in Pittsburgh, and he got injured, right? So that could be a scenario where maybe he loses the job because Tomlin could have went with Justin Fields. This guy's pretty patient, not chasing much. Oh, nice, Bambino. Mark Canna's not, he's not Pete Crow or Armstrong. He's not going to chase that down for me. We got another subscriber over on the Red Chat. Thanks for the Red Chat subscription. Timer's in a precarious position.
The catcher, Greg Biggio.
Bad break from Muncie. Muncie was like going towards the dugout, so Biggio with the small ball.
The left fielder, number 8, Jason Shooter.
No, that's inside.
All right, tomorrow I may go back to my meta squad. One card off from John Donaldson. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to seeing Donaldson in a lot of games. I don't know, Marshall. I gotta go check out the pricing. I don't know if it's cheaper through post office or like a third party thing or what. How did Griffey hit that to right field? That was out on the other half. All right, this inning has been terrible. Had 2 outs. He got a solo homer and it's escalated to 5 just like that. This is Sutter Health Field. If you're doing the Mets to get the Santana card, Steve, he's not that good. Santana's a 4-pitch pitcher. Feels like he's a 90 and rating only. Doesn't pitch like that. So I probably would do the Dodger one if I was able to do one or the other first. I forget who the Dodger reward is though, but probably plays better than Santana. Connor, welcome in.
The batter, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
This has been a rough inning for Vita Blue. I'm trying to get Vita P5. Oh, Fernando. Fernando's really good. I would love to have Fernando over Santana. Although I don't usually pitch well with Fernando's cards. But
that's a ball.
Yeah, Fernando's tough to hit against for me. Prices aren't that crazy if you look. There's a lot of season ticket holders that are selling every day, Gray. lot of tickets up for grabs, reasonable prices. I see it all the time because I created the Sacramento A's Reddit. Jimmy's probably going to play the next game, as far as I'm aware, Marshall. Thinking about going to a game for Gray. Yeah, look on the secondary markets. The season tickets were sold out prior to the season starting, but those ticket holders don't go to all the games. They're having a hard time getting face value for their tickets.
Nope.
Bowen, welcome in. Timer goes up when you guys follow, when you chat, when you share. A significant way to move it though would be, send a gift or subscribe. We're trying to get to 50 subs on TikTok. I was really close, and then the app went dark, and then it's been hard to get the sub count back up there. But yeah, if you guys subscribe, that adds significant time. Otherwise, probably our last game of the day. Certainly don't mind streaming a bit longer though. Let's see. Need to see Judge hit there. Yeah, Judge might go nuts. I imagine the Yankee tickets will be expensive because the Yankees have such a large fan base. If you're like trying to see the White Sox or something tomorrow, you can probably get a great seat for a great price. Just missed it with Muncie. Let's see. Cam, thanks for following. Yeah, Dalton Rushing's a nice card, Sid. He has a nice pipeline card. Actually, like a wide variety of different genres. He's going to knock it down, and we'll beat it out with the infield hit. 70%, stay on a little longer. You got to have time, Ross. You can easily go subscribe on TikTok if you want to up the timer. My balls are in your guys' court. You're ready to tap, share, follow, all the good stuff. Holiday just swings the noodle bat. It wasn't a bad swing, but I knew it had no shot with Holiday. We're under 3 minutes, so this may be our last game of the day. If anybody's got friends showing online, please share the stream with them. They're in TikTok. Bowen, thanks for the taps. Yesterday was a long stream, though, so a little shorter today's all right.
That's inside.
Marshall, thanks for trying to get your friends in.
The batter, the right
Saw me yesterday. Well, I'm glad you came in and hung out today with us. Yeah, yesterday was like a 6-hour stream or something. You know what? I was trying to get them earlier, Bambino, and it felt like they would start and stall for some reason. It was weird. Like they weren't tracking correctly through the website. Like 3 times. Well, I'm glad you came through now. Just kept showing up. They're like,
the second baseman.
Bryce is gonna like this stream.
Correa.
Right, anybody that can hear my voice, if you're on the For Your page, please come follow TikTok viewers. Timer's almost gone. Timer goes. This would be the end of the show.
Now batting.
I mean, we'll finish the game, but yeah, we're trying to get multiple games in here. Jay, thanks for the like.
0-1.
Okay, yeah, I think it's 3.5 hours you have to watch total or something, Bambino.
2-1.
Oh yeah, that little thing is kind of not a bad little engagement tool. Let's see, Mr. On Top, welcome aboard. I was trying to throw a curveball for a strike, didn't work out. Thankfully, he'll swing through.
Full count.
Marshall's all over the lights. Thanks, Marshall. No way, Flippity. I thought you were taking the day off, man. I was missing you because I like to chat with you, but yeah, Flippity off the top rope. Thanks, Flippity. Flippity just saved the day. All right, TikTok, everybody's got to follow now. Flippity's giving you guys the window to keep the stream going. Ricky with the rip. Yeah, so we get a home run from Henderson. 441. The Man of Steel. Waiting on the Phillies team. That Utley would be nice. Yeah, this A's team doesn't really seem relevant to me with the lack of lefties and all that stuff. But we're trying it for the fun of it.
0-2.
Flippity, how do you rate the Charger draft?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Soda Stream, I don't think it'll fluke in. His shortstop got a good break. I did not see the follow, bud. But I'm gonna flash the lights anyways. Maybe it was just an error to the software. But hey, good going, Rock. Rock's trying to save the day.
0-1.
Yeah, I think Seattle did pretty well. See, Bills draft B plus A minus. Matthew's got to get some sleep. Matthew, if you get a chance, click on my profile. My link tree's there. Let me have you join the Discord server and connect with us on all the platforms. At the moment, yeah. Seattle was really strong theme team early in the year, too.
No, that's
I imagine we're going to get, like, A's McGuire eventually, and, like, Butler will get a card. Trying to think of who else. Like, Dick Allen was an A, so maybe Allen's going to get a nice A's card later. Oh, nice grab from Griffey. Thought we had a double there. You're from Kentucky. You like the dogs we got. Yeah, Seahawks had a ton of good players early this year. Yeah, Marshall, I like the Sooners. I don't follow them particularly close. You know, some of you guys come in and you're like, what about the recruiting class or this and that? And I just never know. I don't follow it the way I do, you know, pro sports. JR, thanks for being there, and thanks for tapping that screen. Everybody, please follow up or share. Flippity may have sent us into the morning with that big galaxy. Gave us the opportunity to keep the timer going up. Maybe we'll even open our packs. Was able to queue up quite a few packs if we hit the 100,000 likes today. Yesterday, as the morning wore on, then the likes started coming in faster and faster. I was early on that, but the pitch was away. You go to school at OU, you've been keeping up with a lot more compared to the pro teams. Oh, I bet. It's got to be a cool experience being on campus and all that. I don't think Jimmy Fox is in the game this year, and Reggie was out of the game last year, so I think we lost those two A's team guys. But I think Raleigh's in the game. I think Eckersley's in the game, so we should get them. No, I didn't, Bambino. Didn't think about it again. I'm not even sure where that's at to check the progress on that thing. Because I forget about, after I sleep, I forget about the conversations a lot. Don't try to, it just slips out of my mind. Let's see, Brody, thanks for following. They took out your guy Schmidt. Yes, Mike Schmidt was a big loss in the game. Although I think players didn't like hitting with Schmidt because his swing wasn't considered a meta swing. But yeah, Schmidt was a tremendous player. Hate when they lose the legends. Two guys I miss playing with a lot. I started in the MLB 19. Ichiro was amazing. He just kind of float the ball everywhere with Ichiro. He had a 93 card I played with for almost the whole year until I got a signature series Ichiro that was a 99. And then I miss having Juan Pierre in the game. Used to always do really well with Juan Pierre. Let's see, we got anime edits. How are you, anime?
Ken Griffey Jr.
I think the event ends soon. Literally got 3 Hall of Famers to replace Mike for the Phillies this year. But none of them probably have had the same career that Schmidt had. Didn't Schmidt hit like 570 home runs? Right now, you're trying different batting for your players because you're on a generic batting stance. So if you're trying to find like a good swing for Road to the Show, I would recommend try to find like a pull heavy swing, extreme pull, because those guys tend to have you have longer to react to the ball. Essentially, the balance swings don't work as well.
That's a ball.
Bryce would not consider Roland comparable to Schmidt. Same here.
No, that's outside. Ball.
But yeah, we got the multi-stream going. So I was reading my buddy Bambino's chat, Bryce. He's the one that was saying, like, well, they did get 3 other players, which is of course nice. Steve Carlton should get a really good card as the year wears along. I don't know how good that 88 is.
Did he go?
Just got him the other day. Flippity, what'd you think of your Chargers draft? Oh. Knew he was probably going to come in with a strike because it's 3-1 count, and I thought it was a sinker. Super early.
Now batting, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Let's see, Double Shark, welcome in.
Ball.
Bomber. Smashed it right with Muncy. I'm not sure what you're asking, maybe, you know, or stating.
That's a ball.
But yeah, if you mean on the swing archetypes, you want to find the guys that have the extreme pull, right? Extreme pull is supposed to be the best swings.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach Yellow.
Let's see, we got Josh coming in.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Josh,
one.
who's your favorite baseball team? Didn't see that pick. You'll take the depth at running back for Flippity. Got 12 minutes. We need to keep some time there to play another game. Daniel, welcome aboard. Raiders got drafted 2 quarterbacks. Oh, who did they draft?
Holiday.
Here, what?
Oh no, not
ball,
real life.
one
Yeah,
strike.
in the game, right? The extreme pull guys tend to have a little bit more
No
time to get a
balls,
good
2
swing
strikes.
in, like I don't know, Devers or somebody.
Foul ball. One and 2.
Oh, and I chased down. Thought it was a 4-seam out of the hand. I was trying to be early and pull on it,
He's up.
but yeah, the thing ran in the dirt and down we go. Kind of chipping back in, but still pushing the ball uphill, or the rock uphill.
The first baseman, Lex Burke.
If you're on TikTok and you want to get drop packs, free packs, you can come to the purple stream,
That's
same
the ball,
name,
low.
guys. Ola, thanks for liking the stream. Browns had weird draft. Yep, 2 quarterbacks for the Browns.
Here.
How's this Berkman card? Does anyone else use the Berkman card? Opponent's got him P5.
No, that's down. Ball.
Swing's not good, says Bambino. Let's see, your boy Samson. Samson, you are our boy. Thanks for following, Samson. Clicking over, making those lights flash for you. Samson, who do you like in the NFL? Did they draft well last couple days?
Designated hitter,
I don't know
Jordan Alvarez.
about the Bryant card. I don't think I want to grind mini seasons for him. I did jump on mini seasons to get that Marcana that just caught that ball out in
Zero
center
balls,
field,
1
but
strike.
I don't know if I want to win the 28 games or whatever it is for Bryant.
No, that missed.
Samson, he loves the
1-1.
Jihad Campbell pick.
Hey!
So Tommy Malott and Cam Miller.
1-2.
Are those guys good enough to replace Adrian O'Connell as their backup, or are they just camp bodies? Well, you can see the time. Rock, it's over on one of the sides of me.
Jerry
We need more followers. We need everybody to cumulatively drive the stream forward. But Flippity saved the day with the Galaxy, so there's time for everybody to follow up. I never saw you follow. I know you said you did, but it never gave me the chat notification. We do the packs if we get 100,000 likes, Rock. So we got to get everybody tapping that screen on TikTok. Try to get you guys in another game though, if possible.
leading off for the
Try to motivate everybody to
Lucky
follow and share and all the good stuff.
Henderson.
Let's see. JCVA. Thank you for the heart. We love the heart news. Ricky hit a moonshot last at bat. My right trap felt
Now back.
tight, and I was trying to get my hand back down to swing. I just went hacking.
Shoulder strike.
All right. Let's get it together here, Soderstrom. Like this Soderstrom.
0-2.
I was happy they brought McGuire in, Bryce, as far as my favorite player
Now
of all
batting,
time.
the center
As far as
fielder,
card in the
Clark.
game, though, I don't know, man.
Canna.
Probably last year that we had Juan Pierre. Juan Pierre's finest card I hit tremendously well with. Typically on Hall of Fame, I'll hit like 220 with a lot of my lineup, and I have to pitch and defend well to hit World Series. I hit around 400 with Juan Pierre. Of course, I would bunt with him, and if they brought the defense in, I could just slap it past him. Park Baseball, thanks for following, Park. And we'll get a hit with Mark Canna. Canna kind of plays like a left-hander. He has reverse split, so he helps a little bit with his ace theme. Here's Rooker.
0-1.
Gambino says people are getting a ton of hits on Reddit with guys with high vision. At least they're claiming that. I went to the backstop. Weird animation. Jackie Robinson collection reward card. Motor City. How are you, Motor City? Just pulled a little too far inside. Didn't square it up. Would have been nice if that kind of got driven into the gap. Oh, Kyle Lewis was pretty good, right? I think it was 2020, maybe it was 21. Where's Kyle Lewis at these days? I was trying to get the lefty there, but not going to work out. And then we knocked it over the wall. Come on, Rooker. I haven't seen that animation before. I got to see it again. I'm hitting replay here. But Rooker would have had the rivalry if he was a better outfielder, I think. This goes off his glove. Caps it over. I mean, it had home run distance, but yeah, I haven't seen that one previously. Come on, Brent. IDEK, welcome aboard. Thank you for following. I think that's it for our man Vida's day. Let's bring in Kovic, I guess.
Now pitching. Michael. Perfect.
Don't think Vida's going to be particularly good even on P5, but yeah, A's theme team night. Tomorrow I'll probably use the meta lineup and recover some of our points off of today's game. And he's not hesitating. He's going to Harper here. His swing timing was good. I took Chipper out of the World Series pack. I should show you guys my normal lineup between games. I haven't decided if I want to sell Chipper or keep him, but probably keep him. I like switch hitters. Don't like getting jammed so much, you know, same hand side. If I can help it. TikTok, how many likes do we have on the stream? Are we even close? 30,000, 40,000? Can you see the shirt? Sure, bud. Let me stand up. I don't remember where this one came from either. Might have been a gift. Not sure. I think it has Curry's number on the back. At least I have some of those ones that are that way. Bought a bunch of Warrior stuff when our Kmart went out of business a long time ago. So Rock, to add more time, you can subscribe, you can send a gift, you can follow. 38K. Yeah, we just need somebody to subscribe or two over on TikTok to save the time bank. Rock is asking me. He's over in the purple stream. He's like, what gives more time? It's all TikTok based, even though we stream to 3 platforms. I put the pressure on TikTok because of the algorithm. I mean, he is if we want him to be, sure. I know Shaq keeps saying he belongs in the GOAT conversation. Oh, nice. All the Detroit teams. It has less concurrent usually, but it tends to have way more eyeballs go across it. Good stream, I'll have over 100,000 viewers. It's trying to get them to click through and participate, though. And the monetization's usually about equal, but TikTok's been a bit stronger the last few months. This guy is wearing me out here with the foul balls. Curry's changed the game more than anybody I've seen with the way that he plays. And he's going to win the at-bat. Lindor takes it out. I couldn't even sub out Kopic there, because I think that was only his third batter. King, thanks for following. Now he's replaying. I replayed because it was a funny moment. I don't know why he's replaying, just to be obnoxious, I guess. Let's see. Guess who your favorite player, who you consider the GOAT? Former Warrior, not Golden State. Wilt Chamberlain. I don't know, Bryce. The way that that's phrased, I'm having a hard time understanding. All right, let's see. It's righty. I guess we'll let Kopic stay in. Yeah, Wilt was amazing. I mean, Wilt played against guys that were not physically as intimidating as Wilt was. I wonder how he would do in the modern day game, but yeah, Wilt was quite dominant. I think he also played for the San Francisco Warriors before they adopted the Golden State name. Timer's getting low. Could be our last game of the day. If you're on the For You page, please follow. If you can do so, maybe consider subscribing. If you're on TikTok. That's wild that he claims he benched that much. I think he claimed a lot of things, so maybe he had a tendency to embellish. Let's see, JC, thank you very much for the game controller. And then we also had Brown. Thank you, friend. Not really sure how to pronounce the first part of it, or what the words are there. My eyes are struggling. But Brown, thanks for coming through. Who's your favorite baseball team? So we got B Fizzle coming in. Thanks, Fizzle. Boy, this Soto card's tough to locate with.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
I heard it was 20,000, but I don't know, dude. You would think there would be a lot of little Wilts running around. Maybe not. Who knows? You know, there's a whole joke about Otto Porter Jr. being his son or his grandson, because he looked a whole lot like Wilt. Flair claims 10K. Got the perfect relay, but won't get the out. Wilt is Bryce's grandpa. NBA hasn't hit the same for you since 16 rivalry. Well, what about 17 and 18? Same team.
Right 2. 0-2.
This is a long run for Canna. He's not going to get it. We're in danger of a mercy rule game here. Pitching shouldn't be this bad though, because I got some non-A's guys out here. So Soto's just stinks for me. I think we're down in All-Star though, so of course more runs go up here. Oh well, tomorrow will be fun with the normal team. Aiden, welcome in. How are you, Aiden? Yeah, Soto's all over the place. I don't feel like they're that bad of releases, but they're not bad. Right, Henderson will grab it. Well, that's interesting, Bambino. Yeah, I don't think I realized about the barnstorming, overseas being a factor.
Leading off for the Athletics, the first baseman.
Pitching with him or hitting against him? I don't think I've faced him very much for quite some time. Pitching with him. I haven't pitched with him this year. I packed him early and I sold him. Thought he had good pitch mix and all that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Alright, this could be our last game of the day. Got 3 minutes to get more of you buddies to come through and follow or subscribe or something like that. JC, very kind to send us the game controller. Flippity saved our bacon with the big galaxy in this game too. Pat Kraut the other day. Good going. Igor, welcome in. How are you, Igor? Did you keep your trout or did you sell them? Pendleton's kind of rough at third base. I had Pendleton there for a long time. Hey, what's up, Jacko? Jacko, I'm playing with the A's theme team. It hasn't been great. We hit World Series last night. How's your weekend been?
Hey! 0-1. 1-1.
Kept him, was tempted with the 150k stubs.
Now batting.
Bryce,
second
you know I
baseman,
will.
Zach. Yellow.
I can't check right now.
No, ball.
Timer's getting dangerous, guys. I
1-0.
think we're in the 2-minute warning. Yeah, we need the for-your page buddies to come get in here. Yeah, we hit it last night.
The designated hitter.
I threw
number
3
5,
starters in the game, but it worked out.
Holiday.
So I got my banner. Now it's time to screw around. I wish events were like they used to be, because I feel like that World Series banner would get people to quit a lot in previous years.
That's a ball.
This year, of course, is a little easier to get there. I thought Holiday served it to right field, but just didn't get over his head.
Leading off for Atlanta.
No,
the
I think I had a
Barry
World Series game that I let slip in extras. Had a 1-run lead, and the guy had him in a pickle, the Ghost Runner, and I double tapped trying to get him to run back to me, and he's just sprinting through, and I couldn't get him thrown out at third, unfortunately. And then the game just went crazy from there.
John.
Could get some quits in BR. Maybe I'll try to play BR seriously. I don't really like BR as a game mode. I'm certainly missing event because I feel like every night I'm playing ranked, and ranked gets a little redundant after night after it. TikTok, I hate to tell you this, but I think stream's ending here. We're under 30 seconds. If you're on the For Your page, please come follow. If you can subscribe right quick, that would be huge. Appreciate all the buddies that did gift to try to keep us going for another game. But I don't know, we got a solid 3 hours in, so that's okay too. Would like to get a win with this A's squad, but this A's squad is rough. Even when I've played some tight games, they're giving away extra outs and whatnot. So you could try BR. Just make sure you get to 5 wins for the gold. That makes your stubs back. Been grinding all the programs for the most part. You enjoy ranked. Don't play it very often, honestly. I need to do that Cueto program. Probably should have done that instead of running around with the A's team, but I was thinking to P5 these guys. I ran A's team last year, but I ran it later into the year. I think it was season 3 or season 4. And of course, last year we had all those expiring 99s all over the place. At the moment, this team feels very rough. All right, timer went away, so this will be our last game of the day. Kurtz is over there pretty quick, but he's able to get in there with Morgan. I assume it's double PXP, but I don't know. I think the only person that's mentioned in chat is you, so I don't know all the PXP requirements. Yeah, rolling costs a lot. I don't know that I even like rolling swing or anything to mess with them. Oh, it's a week. Okay, so through Sunday. Yeah, it's a good time if I am trying to get some of these guys P5. Thing is, by the time, at least for an A's theme team to be viable, these cards will probably, at least some of them, be replaced. Probably won't get another Muncie card with him back in the minors, though. Wilson's having a good start, so I think Wilson will probably get some more cards. We need a Butler card or a Blade card that's styling. JR, thanks for all the likes, buddy.
Craig Biggio.
This guy's trying to get the mercy roll on me. He's very proud of himself. He's been butt dancing. It's like, dude, calm down. Just knocking around with my team. Got off a really good play. Slow throw. I thought he was going to beat that out. Excuse me. Sorry for barking at everybody. Jacko's got the good internet, and he's got the good streams. You guys can follow Jacko right there. Have a heart.
No, that's down. Ball.
Jar, are you at work, or are you just hanging out today? I know you took, I think, yesterday off. Would love to hear your thoughts on your Steelers draft. Jacko, how did the Rams do on their draft? Lando, thanks for following.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
JR's at work. Oh, nice. Thanks for hanging out with us at work. If you do play BR, you don't have to pitch but one batter? What does that mean? For the game to count? Love the draft overall. Filled a lot of positions needed upgrading. You guys got that first round pick from Atlanta next year, too.
Now batting,
JR's on the
the
break.
catcher,
Oh, 3 batter minute.
Shoulder shrug.
Alright, hit and run works to perfection for Soderstrom. I'm going to send Ricky home. Let's see if he comes home for it. Yeah, Ricky's in. So Soderstrom will advance. That has to be a fielder's choice, right? Isaac thanks for following. Didn't get the cornerback, which is odd. Speculation, Ramsey will return. Oh, that would be a nice pickup for you guys. Have guys, once you get to 5-0, they're switching pitchers every at-bat.
Edwin Diaz.
Oh, now I got you. Yeah, I didn't realize that was a thing in BR. Why is that a thing in BR? Why does BR allow you to switch pitchers every at-bat? Because it's a shorter game mode? Is that how event is these days? Did he get the tag on me? No, we were able to run cheese him.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Barely, but it worked out.
Rooker.
Rooker was ready for that fastball, but just didn't elevate it or keep it in play. That is rough. I was thinking slider away. Got lucky it wasn't doubled off. Event, Conquest, mini seasons, Diamond Quest.
Now batting.
3 inning games, you don't have to pitch but to 1 batter. Man, I didn't realize that was a thing. Yeah, he's got to stay with Diaz, but he could pitch around if he wants to. Kurtz is also balanced. I feel like he's more of a pull hitter, but I haven't seen much of him yet. He's just getting to the majors. Actually, I think both his hits have been to left field, so looks like he's trying to hit it 500 foot every time he's up there. So new this year. No, I didn't realize that, Bambino. And went chasing up. Didn't realize it was moving in as far as it was.
1 and 2's the count.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that, being able to switch every batter. I mean, that's how baseball was forever until they implemented this rule, but it's kind of weird that it's different suddenly. I wonder why they decided to do it that way. It's been running the pitches in, so I was trying to kind of pull in here and, you know, react if he's going up or down, but that thing was pretty center cut.
Foul ball.
Let's see. Football, how's your day going? Thanks for following.
Ball. Full count.
That should plate the runner, but yeah, I was certainly hoping for the 3-run bomb. Top that lead down. Ooh, it's close. But so Strom will make it through.
Now batting.
Jacob Wilson. Wilson
shortstop,
moves around a lot in the batter's box. In real life, I got him programmed that way in the game too right now.
Ball.
Kind
One
of
ball, no
reminiscent of
strikes.
Carney Lansford, if anybody's old enough to remember Carney.
Hut.
Not just to draw an ace comparison, but they've compared him
1-1.
to him on the broadcast. That's true. Carney was always just bouncing around a ton. He kind of settles as the ball comes in. Journalism is the early favorite for the Kentucky Derby. I know an older guy that
Now pitching.
lives in my hometown. Hadn't seen him for years.
Franco.
He's in his 80s. He was in town to visit somebody, and he just couldn't help but tell me how excited he was to go see the Kentucky Derby in person. And he got my phone number, and he's texted me a few times. I was surprised he was good at texting, but yeah, he knows how to text.
We got a full
And
count.
I'm going to have to text him Derby Day. Is it Derby tomorrow, JR, or is it next week? Seen it before from Arizona for sparkling. Because I don't really pay attention to the derby or horse racing or anything, but I just thought, like, yeah, whenever the derby's going on, I'm going to have to watch and look
Now pitching.
for this older gentleman.
Lucas.
I have to send him a text. Hope he has a great time.
Heck.
But yeah, this dude's gotten very smug about winning a game against his team, too. Not that I would necessarily cook him with my normal team, but yeah, I don't think he'd be butt dancing with joy if we were playing with our normal guys. He may be watching the stream. Geloff covers some pretty good range. That was not a great throw. Thankfully, it's pitched in the dirt by Kurds. TikTok friends, please follow up. We need 3 more for 75. In my mind, is 3/4 of 100 followers on this session. It's never iffy when it's Griffey. Griffey's going to step up. And Canna, primarily center fielder. Canna was never that good in center, but that's where they got that card. Thankfully, he slots right in for the ace.
Hey, ha. Nope, ball.
Ricky against the wall. He'll get into the padding and get us the out. Here's Max Muncy. Actually, I'm hitting okay with Muncy so far. I like his swing isn't great, but maybe he's great for me. Just a little too far underneath that that screwball. So Muncy towards the track, but not strong enough. Here's Zach Geloff. Acer waiting for Geloff to return. I haven't seen any news about Zach if he's on rehab assignment. Was supposed to miss about a month, but we're about a month into the year now. Urias has been doing pretty good at second. Hit his 3rd home run yesterday.
Heck.
Thought that was missing outside, but yeah, reacted late. So late with Holiday. Throwing Holiday in as the captain is so weird.
Nope, ball.
Down to needing 3 cards.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Who's still on deck for you there, Bambino? Who do you need? Witt, Judge, and Otani, like a million. Yeah, that's a lot. Hopefully you get some good pack luck. Yeah, I thought that was probably a ball, but caught my eyes off. He had been throwing some hard stuff higher in the zone, so didn't want to take the called 3rd strike. All right, we'll need a crazy inning if we're going to make this a game.
0-1.
So I guess tomorrow I'll probably do the ace team. I might consider playing BR, but I usually lose my mind playing BR.
That's a ball.
There's some fluke kid against a bronze defender or bronze card guy that you don't even want to play with. It just isn't my cup of tea. But event, I always liked event. It's like, oh, hey, there's a reason to dust off all of these diamonds that are sitting in the binder that I never use, and they made that worthless. So that's one thing I really am not enjoying this year. I like the content pacing. I like that they're not running out a bunch of 99s early. I know we just got Roland, but Roland's hard to get a hold of. But I don't know why they got rid of event being relevant. And here's Soto. Kurtz with a good play, and we'll get him to slap tag Pendleton, so we're out of there.
Leading off.
Acuna, Wheeler double X, Harper double X for all your 10 wins and dads.
Henderson.
Let's go.
One.
Just hit the 3-hour mark on TikTok. Thanks everybody on TikTok for a nice session.
That's the ball.
And thanks to everybody on YouTube and Twitch. So Ricky's had a decent game. He got a home run. He did a 6 single here. I put Ricky in for De La Cruz just to test him, and Ricky's been good. I haven't taken him out for the main
the
lineup
catcher,
either.
Tyler Soderstrom.
He's in there.
6-10x wins, and yet to get one of those cards that are 100,000. You did the exchange, right? Is it just a banner on the exchange, Bambino, or did they give you like a voucher for something?
1-0.
Looks like defensive indifference on his pitch out. I don't think I've seen that before. I'm early on that swing. Super
1-1.
early. That's what I was looking for on the previous swing, but wasn't there. Let's see. Postanos, how are you, friend? Oh, I'm sorry. I looked at that wrong. 3 falls, 10 wins. Yeah, my bad.
Now batting, the center
Yeah, that's
fielder,
right.
Mark Canha.
Thought I held back forever, but still super early. Alright, Canha will roll it through. And I'll bring up Brent Rooker. We'll see if he takes out Franco.
Now batting, right
This is
fielder,
not yet.
Brent Rooker.
Oh, yeah.
And I was anticipating something else
1
and
and 2 is
I
the
went
count.
jumping at it. Marco, how are you, Marco? Thanks for following. I'll get the lights moving. You guys taking a long time to pitch. Rooker with a hard liner. Gonna leave a dent in the wall for Brent Rooker. So yeah, Marco Postanos, who do you guys root for as baseball fans? Thanks guys for following. If you're on the For You page, please come through and follow. We're streaming MLB The Show. Love talking baseball and hanging out with you guys. How's Kurt's splits? He's okay against lefties. I think we set up Bangalores though here. See if we can
Now coming
get into one of these later.
Okay.
Got that pitch confidence going.
What you got?
Yeah, it is a big boost for sure. We just need some better players for the lineup. Man, that was what I was looking for, but I didn't believe I was seeing it. And Bangalores living up to the name. Roland has a nice swing, says Jacko. You gonna lock in for the collection, Jacko, or do you think it's not worth it?
That's inside ball. Here, what?
Eventually, when it's more affordable, he's broke.
That's a ball. Inside ball.
Thinking it was gonna be the 4 or the 2 seam up there. And Wilson with a rocket into the gap. We've made him burn through his pitchers, if nothing else. So here's Muncie. Got to have live series done to get him. And he wants to give up the free pass because he prefers to try to set the double play ball. Maybe he wants to get out of here to the righty. He hasn't faced 3 batters though yet, I don't think.
Now pitching. Satchel.
Okay, he's going to Satchel Paige for this one. Let's see. 100 contact for Parker. Let's send him up.
Now coming into pinch hit.
The Silver Cobra coming in.
Parker.
Parker's gripping the bat wrong. He's a lefty with the righty grip.
Wood.
And went with the high sinker. I think he was going to throw me a waist pitch.
No
to
balls.
start.
One strike. Tag two.
That was a good one. I thought that was missing one. Yeah, I swung through. Darn it, thought he was going to throw it for a strike. All right, so it's up to Holiday
The
here.
designated hitter, number 5, Matt Holiday.
I was looking for the 4 seam. Barely with Matt.
0-1. Right 2.
I thought the screwball was hanging a bit, so maybe our last strike. This guy keeps pausing, he's going to run out of time.
Oh, 2.
We'll hold up his delivery a bit. I'm good. What's up, Gary? How you been, buddy?
That's a ball.
Do you have any fun Sunday plans, Gary?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Holiday's ready for that. He's going to spank it in the center. That's over tie ball game. Let's see. Been alright, working a lot recently. Finally got the day off.
Runner. 1-0.
Darn it. Wanted to bunt, but I pulled out of the way. I thought it was going to be a hit by pitch. I thought walking him off on a squeeze play would have been just hilarious. This guy's got to be so mad. Let's see. Maybe some Last of Us Part 2. Let's see. Langoliers and Soderstrom can swap positions. And then second base. We just got to hope Dave Parker's ready.
Leading off for Atlanta, the second baseman,
All right, let's
Joe
see.
Morgan.
He's got left switch, right. We'll do Miller here.
Now pitching. Mason.
Yeah, I wanted to get him because he was being a troll. I thought getting him on a troll finish would have been hilarious.
Foul ball. No. Hey.
So, yeah, how's Last of Us Part 2, Gary? Have you been enjoying it so far?
1-1. Ball.
Yeah, good eye. He doesn't chase there with Morgan. Rooker rough defensively. Oh, it's relay to Parker, the Cobra. Yeah, they both be in their secondaries. It's telling me I should make the switch, but I don't have anybody else that can play the position.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
He's gonna play bunt defense here. Canada's primary center too.
Ball.
Hey, what's up, Flying High? How you been, buddy?
Hey.
Are you enjoying your Cubs this year, Flying High?
Drag two.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the speed plays. Oh no, he's gonna fluke it in. Bummer. Had him on kind of a jammed up swing. Best team ever if you don't look at the bullpen. Pulled Merrill the other day. He's pretty mid, not going to lie.
Foul ball.
Gambino's trying the ace team. Everybody's doing it.
That's
You have the same cards, Bambino? Or do you not have all the same ones I have? Because there's only, I don't know, 8, 9
ball
diamonds.
outside.
He's going to get that one to fluke through. No shot for Parker. So this guy's just jamming his way in here. Alright, we can make the pitching change. He's got Churio and Griffey. So we'll go to the lefty.
Now pitching. Mark Davis.
But Flying High, great to see you in stream, buddy. I hope you're doing well.
Ball.
Got all but Mark. Well, McGuire doesn't have. Well, I know what you said, Bambino, about 4 Mays, but as far as the boost, he's Cardinals McGuire.
Ball.
Hey, what's up, Thickless? How are you doing? How's Little Thickless going?
3-1.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, when I see Mark, I think Mark McGuire on this. But yeah, Mark Canna. It's 15 runs in mini seasons if you want to get him. You can play him on rookie. I didn't see it, but they told me in chat that he popped 4 home runs. Very impressive for Emil Suarez.
One ball, no strikes.
Thickless, you been playing the show? If so, how's it treating you?
1-1.
And this thing's rocketed by Griffey. I thought that was a good pitch away. So now we need multiple runs. Kind of wish I would have swung away with Ricky, but yeah, I thought we were all right. Well, we rallied last year.
Fresh balls.
He hit 4 homers and they lost? Oh, I didn't realize they had lost.
Hack.
Hey, what's up, Bama Girl?
Hey.
Rays Marlins also have 20+ contact.
Ball.
Should get a supercharge. Yeah, for sure. Even in the loss. Who cares? 4 homers in the game is well.
Ball.
About to start the roll and stuff for Sir Thickless. This guy has had every little weak grounder go through. But, I mean, hey, give him credit. He's putting the bat on the ball here on All-Star.
Now batting, designated hitter Jordan Alvarez.
Hack one. 0-1. Here.
You can hear in lurk mode for Dano.
0-2. 1-2.
Emma, how did the Packers do in your mind for that NFL draft? Yeah, they get the strikeout, but yeah, damage done. Having Ricky as the ghost runner would have been great. Actually, I guess he's not the ghost runner. It's Holiday.
Hey. 0 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, did they turn down the Red Sox? Man, what a second just to get the free runner. Yeah, to me it was too. Like, they drafted Gabriel and then they decided to go get Sanders. Somebody said their owner was the one that wanted Sanders, so they drafted him to be flashy. Let's see, Mason, let me get those lights going for you. It's all over that, but too early. I'm guessing Chubb isn't going to be a factor moving forward, so they might have felt like they needed a starter and a backup.
No, that's
But yeah,
out.
2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs. That's weird. I wasn't able to hold back on the screwball. All right, so it's down to Canna. Try and get these runners on. Owen, thanks for following.
No, that missed.
Who's your favorite baseball team, Owen and Mason? All right. We made this dude sweat and burn Satchel Paige and all that. I should have got him there in the 9th, or at least took my at bat. Was hitting pretty well, but Man, I wanted to get him with the bunt because he was being obnoxious, and I thought the troll finish would have been hilarious. That's why we're playing with the ace theme. We're just trying to entertain you guys, but we'll probably go back to the normal team. For anybody just coming in, we were running the ace theme. Had a good time with them. Soderstrom getting up there. Canna's up there. Wilson's up there. They're all getting more playable the more we play them. Maybe I should play them tomorrow. TikTok, we'll go for 100,000 likes tomorrow. We got packs in the queue. If you want to get those purple packs, join me on the purple stream. You guys know the name. There it is. But here's the A's theme for anybody thinking about running it or curious about it. So I have Holiday P5. I don't really care for Holiday being our captain, but he grants 20 contact, 20 batting clutch, and 20 hits per 9. So Ricky, Canna, Rooker, Kurtz, Geloff, Wilson, Muncy out of position, or secondary position at third. Holiday, and then Soderstrom. Just too many righties for the A's. Have to put Langoliers on the bench. Blade, Parker, and Butler could all use better cards. And I got 3 starters. Severino, Springs, and Vida. Hendricks, and Miller. So I don't know. We may run it back another night, because now that we're down and ready to be a little bit more viable with this team. But the normal lineup is this. Which really the rating, the A's team is 86. My normal team's 88. But we hit World Series last night. We got Chipper, Pete Crow Armstrong. You guys can see I like the speedy guys and the switch hitters. Put in Harper because he's supercharged. Got Kurtz in there. Kurtz can go now. He was supercharged for a minute. Don't really know who I should put in to replace him. Maybe Soderstrom because he does give me a catcher. Got P5 Ellie and Jackie. McGuire's my guy. Had to throw in Cell last night because I was low starter wise. I don't really know who I should pitch out of this group of guys. Probably Satchel. Yeah, hit World Series. I don't really think I'm going to make it up to 1,000 or any of that stuff. I don't like playing on Legend a whole lot. Pretty sure my highest of all time is like 930, so that's probably about there. Should get Logan Webb maybe, says Bambino. Rooker's Hot Boy Q's favorite ace player. I'm going to do it anyway, so let me just do these on stream with you guys if anybody wants to hang out. I'm just going to play through those Reds moments real fast. Hopefully they're not too long, if I can find it. The Cueto thing. Hopefully you don't have to use Diamond Dynasty. Did any of you guys beat this extreme moment? I tried it a couple times. The Cubs versus Diamondbacks, and I do not care for it. Where's the Cueto thing? Do you have to go into it? Usually it's there in moments. Let me shout out Flying High and Bama too. Easy 5-pack bundle. Yep, I did that one. Yeah, I moved down one spot. It was at the bottom of the theme team. I missed it. Okay, let me go back. I'm sorry. I thought it wasn't there. All right, so Flying High's here. Bama Girl's here. I don't know if I shout out Coffee Time earlier. Coffee Time's I think he's into work early today. Hey, Joe Exotic. I'm sorry, friend. I didn't see the Heart Me come across. The Heart Me's don't animate on my browser window. Joe, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for the Heart Me. All right, so let me do this one real fast. Hey, little hour sometimes can be very refreshing. You got to get that 2 hours, though, for first sleep of the night, right, to get through the deeper sleep cycle. Just, hey, you're watching the A's, guys, right? There they are. Let's see, Bowling with Connor. How are you bowling? So, see, Bambino says, I went too far. It was bottom of theme programs. Oh, there we go. All right, rolling in the deal. So let me get these knocked out, and then we'll have more packs for our pack queue for tomorrow. If we get 100,000 likes before our timer goes. This is just bonus Donnie time. Hope everybody's getting your drops. Drops are available on the purple stream. We're on purple, red, and TikTok.
Baseman, number 7.
All right, what do I need to do? I never look at these things when I come in. All right, we need 2 hits and an extra base hit. After this, I think we'll head to bed. What are my thoughts on the Phillies being 14-13? It's a slower start than I would have expected for Philadelphia. I haven't watched them this year. I usually just watch the A's games because I'm an A's fan for what it's worth. And I'm sure we'll match up with them eventually, and I'll have a better opinion then. But they're a talented team. I would think they would be further above 500 than that. Prior to yesterday's play, they were 13-13, and the A's were 13-13. So some A's fans were saying, "Hey, we're even with the Phillies." Let's see. I think it's Levi, right? I think it's Levi. Levi, thanks for jumping in. 2 Joeys, 1 room. Braves are 12 and 14. Impressive, because they had the terrible start. I was telling people the Braves got too far down. You could write off the season, but yeah, they should be clawing their way back in here.
1-1.
Oh, and Thickless is here. Always great when Thickless is here. Does stream. Hasn't got to stream much in recent times. Okay, so this is that rolling card. We need a double or better and another hit. Already got the single down, so we'll see. How do you play that game? This is MLB The Show. You're trying to hit a virtual baseball and pitch a virtual baseball when you're on the defensive side. So you just play it, push the buttons on the controller, and hopefully you get the animations that you're looking for. Fairly tough game to get past the learning curve on it, but once you've played a while, it's not too bad. All right, we failed the rolling moment first time.
1-0.
Your cousin plays this game. Who's your favorite baseball team, Josh? 7-3 last two.
That's inside.
Acuna's
ball.
back, or he's coming back soon. JT, welcome in, and then we got Dean coming in, Josh coming in. Thanks everybody for following. I'm having to make the lights do their thing by clicking on them. So I take my hand off my controller, put it on the mouse, and tap the light fixture deal. Not that yet. Probably take 2 at bats if we don't have a double or at least a hit. Restart this thing. Philly fan, who's your favorite Philly of all time? Josh, thanks for jumping in there. We could get to 100 here. I think that is a hot take bowling. I don't think Acuna's overrated. Now, if he lost some of his athleticism due to the injury, then maybe, but you know, let's let him come back and hopefully he gets healthy. Jay, good morning. How's your day been? Just kind of diving out of the way of it. Just waking up how the game's been rough. I played with the A's theme team today. Oh, web gym by the computer. So now I'm just doing the Reds moments to get Cueto. Let me restart again. Need a extra base hit and a hit. So yeah, A's theme wasn't so good. But last night, Jay, we hit World Series. So today was just like, yeah, let's have fun. Let's play with our favorite guys. Braves playing the Dodgers next weekend. Well, that'll be a good test for the Braves. Although the Dodgers been slumping, right? I don't know if they won recently, but I know they had lost like 3 in a row. I need to lock into a pillow Bama. Close my eyes. Well, yeah, what am I doing? I'm just slamming underneath it late. Yeah, getting jammed up every time isn't good. Let's try it again. Sell has been awful since Bambino. 6-something earned run average. Sounds like he belongs on the A's rotation. The Dodgers are good, but not the best as bowling. I disagree. I don't even want the Dodgers to be the best. Well, my team to be the best, but I think the Dodgers are the team to beat. You guys are grinding for this rolling card? I can't even hit with this dude. No thanks. I'll save my stubs. Alan, how are you, buddy? All right, let me just not swing so late. No one's afraid of the Dodgers, says Flying High. Yeah, we got warning track power here with rolling. What about the Mets? What about them? I think the Dodgers have the best lineup in baseball. I think when it's all said and done, they're lifting the hardware. But if they don't, then we can all rejoice if we're not Dodger fans, or if we're Dodger haters. I'm not really a hater. They just are who they are. Flippity, what's good, buddy? Timmy, Ego Birds, how are you guys? Yeah, it's the most recent edition, Alan. It's MLB The Show 25.
That's in. Ball.
Dodgers definitely stacks this Flippity. I'm not sure if that's got the legs. Oh, right up the base of the track. We just needed the single there. At ninth inning, we have to replay this moment again. Haven't enjoyed this rolling moment so far. Oh, come on, fluke in ball. Nope. I need 2-out rally, get me an extra inning here, but that won't happen. All right, back to the drawing board. We're going to go through these moments. Usually I'm fairly efficient on these. This one has been rough. If you're on TikTok's For Your page, come on in. Hey, please follow. We'd love to connect with all of you. Love talking sports. Do sports just about every day. Would this be an easy game for your 6-year-old son to play? He's been wanting it. You could make it easier for him by putting him on like rookie difficulty, Alan, and setting up what's called directional hitting. But it's a tough game. If he's going to try to play online, it'll be really tough for him to get any wins if he cares about winning. If he just wants to jump on and hit the ball in some of the easier modes like Road to the Show and all that, yeah, I think it would be okay. Question of the day was, would you prefer to go with no socks or no underwear the rest of your life, Flippity?
1-0.
Getting on base 3 times took forever, says Noah. Keep jamming myself up. That's when it's not going to work. You probably reset. Oh, it is going to work. All right. See, Ziggler, welcome in. How are you doing, Ziggy? You might not like being called Ziggy. Ziggler, welcome to the stream. Let's see. Flying High says no draws. Damn is going no socks. I would go with no socks, as long as I was guaranteed I didn't have to like step on the glass or anything. I thought that one would get chat going, Flippity, so I went with it when I saw it. To the backstop. What are we doing, computer? I just want to get through the moment here, CPU. GR from Nevada, thanks for the taps. Let's see, Flippity, he needs his socks. Can you still wear shoes? I think so. It doesn't really specify. Easily, Jacko's going no underwear. Gamba's going Crocs or sandals. Flying High, lived in North Dakota for 5 years. Gotta have socks. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm struggling on this. Playing with the A's got me messed up. Last night, World Series champion. Today, I can't beat the Scott Rowland moment. 99 juiced Rowland here. I don't want to see Weathers. I want to see what Rowland looks like. There we go. All right, here's Rowland. Here's his quirks. 6 quirks: homebody, night player, first pitch, unfazed, breaking ball hitter, situational hitter. No dead red on him, and he's a balanced swing. I'm surprised he's not pull heavy or something. I can't go with socks and sandals. I don't know about socks and Crocs, maybe. Usually in the house I wear the little house slippers, like Mr. Rogers. Depends on the time of the year if I go sockless or if I have like some thin socks in there. Yeah, that's probably not going to drop in. Need one more hit here with Roland. Yeah, Weathers should be batting practice, so I've made it difficult. Jammed up by a mile. It seems incorporate.
1-1.
Oh, we got Yankees coming in. Hey, Yankees, who's your favorite Yankee of all time? Thanks for following the stream. Inappropriate, yeah. Could be. Especially considering Bambino's profession. Hey, what's that poking out there, fella? Oh, well. Oh, sorry. I was in the Donnell Freak stream. I committed to this live. Derek Cheater and Aaron Judge. Let's see. We got a new follower. It's D-Boon. Welcome in, D-Boon. In our media, great to see you. Judge and Cheater's a great call. Huge win for Golden State. All right. Gotta love when the game's letting you know about all the parallels that you already did. That took way too long. We need to get on base 2 times here with Roland. But yeah, Warriors clutched it out. It was just about level with 5 minutes or so left. I was expecting it to be a nail biter, and they just kind of pulled away. Gary Payton played really well down the stretch. It was like Houston forgot to account for him. Just kept getting those back cuts. He hit a nice little three in the corner too. Be ready for Butler to go off game 4 if he's able to go. Draft was interesting. I mean, I like who I like being a fan, like all of us do. I was pretty happy with what Seattle did. The Sanders thing has been discussed a lot, and probably rightfully so. I don't think I've seen a guy that had that high of a rating drop that far. I know some people are saying, well, he wasn't really rated that high, but I think he bombed his interviews, and I think all the entourage around him with his dad and all that, people maybe shied away from him. Bulldog, I like the A's. I was just playing some rank with the A's theme team. Yesterday I hit World Series. That A's theme team I struggle with. The contact boost is nice, but they just don't have the right mix of players quite yet. At least I don't think so, to be kind of a viable theme team every night for the stream. Bambino says he heard people saying coaches didn't want to take him because they knew his dad would be coming for their job. Yeah, there could be some element to that too. Bulldog, who do you root for? I'm going to guess you're a Georgia Bulldog fan and you root for the Braves, but I could be completely wrong. I think there's multiple Bulldog teams around sports. Could be a Fresno State Bulldog fan or something. Secretly the Yankees. What are my thoughts on Milroe developing behind Arnold? Not something I was expecting. I really wish they would have got another offensive lineman there. That line play is pretty rough. But Milroe's really talented athlete, and maybe he'll work out to be our quarterback of the future. I could see them trying to do some Taysom Hill packages, considering that we just got Kubiak over from New Orleans, who was their coordinator previously. And yeah, we'll just have to see how it works out. I didn't realize he was Sean Alexander's nephew, so that's kind of a cool tie-in for him, considering he's one of the franchise's all-time great running backs. Bummer, that one won't get on base. So I was right on the Braves guess. TikTok, we'd love to break 100 followers. I'm going to do these Reds moments and call it a stream, but it may take a while. If you guys get a chance and you're browsing, hit that follow button. Stick around with me. I do stream daily, upload daily, all that. Yeah, I was surprised today because I didn't hear anything about him being related to Sean Alexander. Of course, they both are Alabama graduates or Alabama alumni. What did you think about it all in our media as far as the draft? What were your surprises and how did you feel about how your team did? Let's see. We fought the Law and the Law won. Law, thanks for following. Man, I'm getting noodle bat filling off of this rolling card, but it could be because I'm playing 4 in the morning. Got like 20-minute nap. I set like 3 alarms. Told myself, don't sleep through the night. Don't do that. And thankfully, I didn't. I got up after the 20 minutes, the little power nap, but I'm feeling it now. We got to get these moments done. They're not going to do themselves. So the Chargers, I know you guys got a running back early, right? I think that was a position of need. I don't really know all the other picks that they made, but I assume they did well. Yeah, the Browns taking Gabriel as well was weird. The only time I remember 2 quarterbacks for the same draft was the Robert Griffin, Kirk Cousins draft, but that was a first rounder and a 4th rounder. To get guys kind of close to each other is odd. Get a grand slam. Well, they got to load the bases for me. Love Jacksonville moving up to get Travis Hunter. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how Hunter goes. Falcons absolutely went ham in the draft. Were you upset with the Falcons for giving up next year's first rounder to the Rams, though? Because I was. As a fan of a team that plays the Rams twice a year. Captain fits hardball system from what Flippy understands. Rams fleeced them, says my buddy Jacko. That's hanging out and watching the stream right now. Yeah, Falcons better be good this year because I can't give the Rams a really high pick. All right, trying to get on base twice. Let me stretch. Still the draft. Scatterbo to the Giants. Home run. I feel like he's the guy that gets the most different opinions in my stream. Some people say he's just, you know, fun college gimmick back, and other people think he's going to be good at the next level. Let's see, Flying High says, I wouldn't say the Rams fleeced him just because the Falcons have needed edge rushers since 2008. I got an infield hit. The game's trying to bail me out.
Hey!
What am I doing? Not seeing the ball out of the hand.
0-1's the count.
I mean, that's what I thought, Jacko. And then I've seen people say, you know, it just depends how the Falcons go this year. If the Falcons are towards the end of the draft, it's not too bad for them. This is a perfect liner. This left fielder going to rob me. He won't. All right, so we're through this moment finally. Underrated was Arizona getting Will Johnson, says Anthony. TikTok, we need one more for 90, and then maybe we can push for 100. New followers. If you're browsing the For You page, please come on through. Falcons towards the end of the draft would be a miracle for him, says Shaco. Gotta love the game telling me that I P3'd all these guys after my last rank game. It's going to tell me every single moment. So now we need 2 hits. Then we need an extra base hit. Get on base 3 times. And pitch 2 innings with Cueto. Excuse me. So what do you get? I don't remember Jim Edmonds on the Reds. You guys remember Edmonds on the Reds? Flying High probably does because he likes the Cubs. So probably remembers them being rivals. But yeah, I don't remember Edmonds being there. Let's see. Patriots, Eagles, Ravens had fantastic drafts. Also the Giants.
Counts 1-0.
So rolling from Toronto for this moment. We need 2 hits, so we're halfway done. How did we get a hit? Now we're batting in the 5th inning already. I guess my teammates haven't hit enough for us to get another turn at bat, but that seems unnecessary SDS. I'm struggling enough. Yeah, I think Seattle did pretty well. No row may end up looking like a reach, but I think late in the 3rd, you can take a shot on a guy that's, you know, that athletic. Oh, hey, Kopech, Soderstrom, Canna, Wilson, Geloff. Cool. All right, so we got the 87 rolling. We got 3 more missions here. Trying to get an extra base hit with Jim Edmonds. If you guys are on TikTok and you'd like to connect deeper into the community, you could click onto my profile. My link tree's there, and all the links are available. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, I'm going to just give you all the links right now. And follow all of them that you use if you want to. I'd like it if you did. I think that's too high. PCI is huge though. Alright, so it's one opportunity deal here. At bat lock. We're facing Elvin Rodriguez that was throwing me junk high in the top of the zone. It's doing it again. Take it easy, Elvin. This Milwaukee Stadium's kind of weird to look at the backdrop sometimes for me. Especially when I haven't seen it for a while. Alright, so Edmonds into the 2nd deck there in Milwaukee. Shout ahead. What's up, dude? Thanks for the big sub. How's your day going? Did you have a nice visit with your grandmother? Very much appreciated getting to see the pictures. And we need to get on base 3 times. We're going to get Chowderhead up there. Maybe I'll draw a walk as I walk to the wall. That was pretty far gone. Yeah, wish I did that every time. Let's see, just getting out of bed. It was nice the other day to do that. Finally, a normal sleep. Oh, good, man. Yeah. When the sleep isn't right, boy, nothing else works for the rest of the day. Chatterhead, please rate if you'd be so kind, please rate your Patriots draft in your mind.
Get down, get down.
So you've got Ty Frankie coming through. Thanks, Ty, for following. So we're at 90 TikTok. Can we make it to 100 before we finish up these moments? What's up, Cardinals Gaming? How are you from? B-. Hey, that's certainly acceptable. Ashy, thank you for the TikTok likes as well. Lots of potential. It's gonna hang up. Got it. Wasn't a bad swing. It was really squared, but oh well. Sometimes it be that way. Let's see. Finish your third 1-1, dude. Tell me when you do a 1-1, it's not a Cardinals player. Now, who did you do this time, Cardinals game? Jaden, welcome aboard. Rate Seattle. Actually, I did it earlier. I had the same rating. I know it's going to sound like I'm copying it, but I told Draft I thought it was like, you know, a B- type of a draft. They were really just hitting everything that I wanted them to do throughout the draft until they took Milroe. I thought Milroe was a luxury reach there a bit when we still needed some offensive line help. Probably not going to get 2 more at-bats. Let me just restart this now. The swings were good. The results were not. Roland, actually, he's technically a Reds card, not a Cardinals one. Did you really, Cardinals? Frederick, excuse me. Thank you for the likes, Ashy, as well. We love the likes. Usually we open a bunch of packs when we get 100,000 likes. We gotta do it before my timer expires. This is just a little bonus stream before we get out of here. Hit World Series yesterday. Really proud of myself for making it back. I know it's easier this year. I made it last year. Last year was kind of helping make it easy with that Carlos Santana switch hitter boost. I'm not trying to hit it in the air. I'm trying to hit line drives. Ooh, he hit it perfectly out to dead center, and it had a good launch angle, and he's out. Roland's not that exciting for me. Let's see. Dirty Max, thanks for following. So yeah, thanks everybody. We'll have a nice little pack queue tomorrow, and we'll try to chase the 100,000 like goal. Slim, welcome in. Stream starting to pop through in the morning. TikTok's usually that way. I would be smart to sleep through the night till about this time and then get up and stream. But what happens is I just sleep all the way through the night. If I try to sleep for like 4 or 5 hours, I just don't. I don't answer the alarm clock. So occasionally it works out where I get on at this time, and that's really good TikTok time. Dylan, welcome to our chat. How are you, Dylan? All of you guys on TikTok that have just followed, who do you root for as baseball fans?
And foul!
But good going, Cardinals. Hey, Flippity, thanks for everything. Thanks for saving the stream with the big galaxy. That was going to be last game a while ago, and then I thought, well, we should try to get these moments done. So, little bonus action. Flippity, have a great rest of your weekend, and if we don't get to see you, hopefully we see you again soon. Flippity with the galaxy. Holy cow. Thank you, Flippity. Okay, so the big galaxy coming in. Usually there's a timer to the new TikTok viewers, and that like jams the timer up. Flippity's saying, go to bed, old man. Somebody told me the 3 on base moment was brutal. I'm not up here to walk like Jacob Wilson. We're not walking. We're trying to get 3 hits. The perfect flyouts are killing me. We're facing Chris Bubik in this one. Yeah, just slice it away from the outfielder. That'll work. If you guys are watching on TikTok and you're not aware, you should definitely watch on the purple platform today. There are drops. You need to watch for like 3.5 hours to get 4 standard packs. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna taste up the ladder there. I don't think it's gonna drop either. Bummer. Sometimes you get it weak contact and it just flukes in. Let's see, we got Jesse Jordan coming through. How are you, Jesse? Thanks for connecting with us this morning. It's like we probably get 1 out on this, and then you're out. All right, back to the drawing board. Is Quato worth using? Anybody in the 3 chats has Quato or no? Trying to hit in that center diamond since he doesn't have top diamond with the altitudes. Drawing a blank on the name. Any thoughts on the Hawks' favorite pick? I like the offensive lineman first, for sure. Void says Quato's pretty good. Bambino's liking Quato as well. Gray Zabel, right? I think is his name, from North Dakota State. You guys that are like the Madden viewers that come in and still chat with me during the non-Madden streams had told me he was a pretty good guy to target. I also heard a lot about Booker, but I'm glad they got an offensive lineman. Bambino's using him on Legend. Looks crazy athletic. Yeah, that guy looks like a mountain of a man. Played a lot of tackle. We're going to play him at guard. So I like the concept of that. Hopefully we can just kind of bully a little bit up front. I wish we would grab someone else along the way in the first 3 rounds. Trading up to get that safety. That guy looks crazy athletic. So hopefully he'll be good for us. And yeah, I don't know. Trying to think of who else we got. Milroe threw me off for sure, but it is what it is. All right, we need 2 innings, 2 strikeouts, don't give up a run. Ozzy Albies, his splits are wild. He's really good from the right side, right? I believe it is. Pretty sure he's rough on the other side. Debut Q to yesterday. He got through 4, gave up 4. You think he's pretty good? Oh yeah, the Colorado guy. Yep, the Colorado guy is 6'3", has good speed. Colorado State receiver. I forgot his name right now, but and then like 6th and 7th round. I mean, those are just kind of wild cards, or maybe guys that project to be career backups. But they got a couple more linemen, so at least it's camp bodies to battle. I know Albies usually has a pretty good speed name. Right, so here's Cueto. I don't love facing Cueto when I'm in the batter's box. That, you know, super long windup with the back to me. Sometimes I just lose concentration on where I should be trying to pick up the ball from. So yeah, he might be okay. Maybe we'll pitch Cueto tomorrow if we get him. I don't know what else I need to do. I don't know if there's a collection or anything, or if it's just moments on the still. Guess I'll find out after this one's done. Miami running back. Oh yeah, Seattle took a tight end for Miami. That was the guy I was forgetting about. I think we got him with our second round pick. 6'5". Apparently he plays in the seam. His last name's Arroyo. So I'd be lying if I said I knew who these guys were. I don't watch college a whole heck of a lot, but they look like intriguing prospects, and I didn't see too much criticism like, oh, Seattle reach for, you know, a project type guy, which has happened over the years with our general manager. So yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic about what Seattle did. Glad they were able to trade away Sam Howell, because we were getting too many quarterbacks in the quarterback room. So it's, what is it, 750 PXP, Phillies, and Blue Jays card. Okay, tomorrow, or actually later today, might come in here. A's are playing a day game. I may come in to do some edits and just kind of run a quick grind lineup with Phillies, Jays, and Cardinals and get that knocked out. Play a couple of Conquest games. Oh no, can't give up a run. Woo, that was close. Rio averaged 17 yards a catch for a tight end, which is crazy. What's your guys' method to pitching against the CPU? I know some people go fastball up and in twice and then breaking pitch away. It's usually what I do. And then other people say go fastball up and in, then go breaking pitch. All right, we did the Elvis Andrews, Adrian Beltre. Who's going to take it? I don't remember about Ibanez. All right, so we got those done. Let me go look at the program overview for anybody that doesn't know what it is, just so I can show you, like I didn't know. And then we'll line up a raid here and jump off for our stream for the morning. Let's see. Guessing it's an assorted program. All right, so I need 5 more PXP. So you can play with the All-Star Roland. You do it that way. It's 500 PXP. Looks like I got Phillies, Cardinals, and Blue Jays already done. So I got to put Roland in the lineup somewhere. So that seems perfect for Conquest. Actually, I just need to do the Reds. Reds are 140 over 750. So I could throw De La Cruz back into tomorrow's lineup. Let's see who's on. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for all the support. We will do it again. I rated Rick Dog yesterday. Wouldn't mind rating somebody that doesn't have a ton of viewers. Follow Rick because of him coming in with Holy Five Hole on a raid before. Oh, Tommy's on. Tommy's a really nice person. Well, raid Tommy, all I do is win. He's playing the show. That way, you guys, if you're lurking, you can continue to get your drops. Or, you know, somebody that left it on the Chrome browser tab. There's a really cool Chrome extension. If you guys are on Twitch and you don't want to sit there and wait for the drops, it'll just claim them for you. I don't know if it's against TOS, so Dan Clancy, don't sue me. But yeah, that extension's just great. It'll grab the channel points for you too. Like if you're lurking Chowderhead stream and you want to grab the points and use them for the redeems for the streamers, it does all that stuff. So here we go. Tommy, all I do is win. It's a A's raid to a Ranger fan. He's Squamish's buddy. Squamish is usually frequent in my chats. And I've known Tommy for quite a while. So let's check out Tommy, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Everybody be well. Have a great rest of your weekend.